I'm tired. Okay, not physically tired. Shout out to Sandra. I know she tired, girl. Go to bed. Congratulations to Sandra Faye for doing a live stream for 24 hours. Shout out to her. Oh, is it on low? Is that better? Maybe I just need to be louder. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for letting me know. But shout out to Sandra. She just got off. She did a 24-hour live stream, child. I don't know why, but you know, congratulations to her. Don't look for me to do that shit. I'm not doing it. She's talking about, oh, maybe I'll do 12 hours. Girl, you got that too. I'm not doing it. I'll keep coming in and checking on you like I did all night since she started this morning. Girl, shout out to you and Justin and the babies, child. All right. So if you don't, make sure you go ahead and go follow her so that she can get to her 30,000. Child, we need to get to our 50,000. All right. So make sure you spread the word. All right. Yes, I have a crown. Okay. Now I have a crown. I couldn't find I don't know where. Somebody around here stealing my shit. Hold on. Okay. Let me calm down. Where's my necklace? Okay, because I can't find it. Even though this is gold. I mean, this is silver and the necklace is gold that I usually wear. I should have bought a gold tiara. I bought this when I bought the bonnets. Yes, I got more bonnets. And the bonnet will be back. We may be doing a bonnet live stream. I have to admit, I hate looking at that video where I wore that damn bonnet. I don't know how y'all go out in public. That shit look a hot fucking mess. Then I got the damn bathrobe. Child, y'all like it? I love it. Child, y'all like it? I love it. This is a gimmick over here. I would never go out in public like that. Never, ever, ever, ever. Not even to the gym. I go to the gym in a scarf and a hat. This girl came into the gym with a bonnet on, and coach was like, why you come out in public with that on? I was like, ooh, child. She tried to bring me into it. Bitch, don't bring me into this shit. Don't bring me into this shit, okay? To each their own, child. To each their own. Anyway, again, congratulations to Sandra. Making it through 24 hours. Live streaming. Reacting. FDNHT was on. I don't know if anybody else came on. I didn't see. Justin came through. The babies was on. Child, she did everything. She did drinking coffee to stay awake. I go to sleep and wake up. The other night it was Freezy. Last night it was Sandra. Who is it going to be tonight? Is it going to be Freezy again? So when I roll over, because I always roll over and wake up, which is not a good thing. You don't kind of sleep through the night like that. But that's kind of how I sleep. But at least the thing that was on my arm that's now been removed and the stitches are out, this used to wake me up at night and I could not go back to sleep because it was so painful. Like it was straight up, like somebody was stabbing me in my arm. I could not go back to sleep. So at least that's going. So at least all I do is just wake up for a little bit and then go back to sleep, wake up for a little bit and go back to sleep. All right. But we're going to talk about Caleb. Do y'all know who Caleb Hammer is? I meant to add him. I'll add him when this is over. Caleb Hammer is the dude that talks the finance. Now, I kind of, follow the finance people, whether people believe it or not, okay? Because there's always something more that one could learn. And I like to be around people who talk sense, and I'll be tired of talking about these bitches. You bitches get on my nerves. Lord, forgive me. I'm going to try not to cuss today. Fail. Lord, forgive me, okay? But I get tired of talking about biatches and honestly, you sassy straights, because we got to talk about an update about a biatch and a sassy straight story, right? Because y'all, nobody's going to change. What's the point in continuing to talk about it? Good, everybody is right, nobody is wrong, and everybody got the damn solution, so solution it the F up, okay? Because child, if you like it, we love it. If you like it, we love it. That's how I look at it. So y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. If it look like the picture looks wrong, go to the channel and switch over to the other live stream. It's portrait, it's landscape. Whichever one is for you is for you. Shout out to Amenize up in here. I appreciate you, Boo. She said, hey, y'all, happy Sunday. They always hate the truth. Girl. I'm telling you, the adage of what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong is so damn true. We got to get rid of it. We getting rid of it. All right. We getting rid of it. We not playing these games. I ain't scared. Fuck them. Okay. Lord forgive me. Child. Shout out to Frederick Howard with a super sticker. Thank you, hun. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and let me give you the word of the day because, yes, we have a word of the day. Let me go ahead and find it. Ingrate.
Ingrate. Ingrate. Ingrate.
I like this word. I like this word. Where am I at? Let me get my favorite review. I like this word, okay? Shout out to dictionary.com. It says it's a noun, an ungrateful person. An ungrateful person. That's going to be very important today because there's a lot of ungrateful biatches around this piece, okay? It says an ungrateful person. Really, that's it. Ungrateful. Okay, that's it. Ingrate is an ungrateful person. That means you are not thankful for what it is that you get. You don't give a damn. You're probably one of these people that talk about, I deserve. You ain't Mama D. Don't be saying I deserve. You deserve what you work for. You're never going to get me to change my mind on that. No. And if you ain't working for it and you don't get shit, that's what you deserve. That's it. That's all. Okay? There's a lot of biatches that are ungrateful for Angel Tree, Toys for Tots. The other thing that, why can't adopt a family? How you begging and mad? Pores. How you begging and mad? Because technically you're begging. Yeah, we know that there's some people that are in need. Yes. But people that are really in need, you get messed up because of the fake pores. The problem is that you're getting effed up and you're getting lumped in because there's so many fake pores that's messing up y'all's flow. So pores, y'all need to be getting with the fake pores and getting them to F up out of your class. Okay? But see, y'all ain't trying to fight for shit. Y'all just want shit. And that ain't how it works. So y'all got to suffer along with the rest. Because if you ain't elderly, you ain't disabled, and you're not a veteran, we don't give a damn, okay? We don't give a damn about your kids. We don't give a damn about y'all. We don't give a damn about y'all situation. Just because you got kids, we don't care. And you're ungrateful because you just proved my point as usual. I'm going to always take my accolades in. I told you so. And we're going to show and prove it today. But first, let's get an update on this. Hold on. No, this computer did not go out on me. 1 second. I don't know what is going on around here. All right, let me re-bring it up. Hold on a second. My bad. Over here to Lil T, Tay, whatever his name is, child. The little boy from yesterday. Let me rephrase. The young man from yesterday that said that the girl is accusing him of essay, and he had the receipts that he had to show and prove that she was a typical gold digger. Whoredom all 2026, right? So it says that she has something to say because, of course, this is how it goes. He's suing me. I'm suing him. We suing each other. Jordan Pauline crashes out after Ty Lil released receipts of their interactions following her SA claims. Okay. Now, the wash machine is driving me nuts. Now we heard what he had to say yesterday. She came through and did whorish things. Then all of a sudden she, was done. He got her a Toyota. She said she needed a black truck or something like that from Uber. He got it for her. Then she requested money. Then he stopped talking to her. Then she got upset. Then she said he essayed her, even though she wasn't running away from her essayer. She was waiting to get a Toyota black or a black truck, child, whatever it's called. Okay. So now that he came out with his receipts because it's his reputation and his business on the line, she now got to come back and say something, which we knew this was going to happen. Child, I don't know who these people are. I don't know. They Twitchers. I'm assuming she a Twitcher too. But what I said yesterday, I stand by today. If you Sassy Straits is going to continue to deal, I don't know these people. This is a whole new story to me, right? These are Generation Z's. Just by what he was saying and how it was going, now that I've seen this, because I've seen some of this video, if y'all gonna keep going for these same people, I can't have sympathy for y'all. If y'all gonna continue to go for these same biatches, you are bringing this shit on yourself.
Oh, let's talk about it. My rent is $13,000 a month. Macon makes $2,000. Two, not 10, but 2. Des, you count your motherfucking days, okay? You send in fake timestamps, or somebody sent fake timestamps of the motherfucking text messages when I said, Tyler, I have my phone, I'm on the way back. That was at 6:11 a.m. The party was over at 5 something in the morning. I went back to the fucking location of the party at 6:11 a.m. That's no fucking 9 a.m., nigga. I don't gotta lie. I got all the receipts. I got everything. The fuck? Nobody give a fuck about that ugly ass nigga and his fucking relationship. You think a bitch like me wanna be with a cheating ass, receding hairline ass nigga? Your dick is this big. Let's talk about it. I didn't wanna fuck you, bro. I didn't wanna fuck you. Fuck girls that wanna fuck you. I didn't wanna fuck you. These little scallywag ass, pick me ass bitches on these motherfucking apps that y'all fucking, these bitches wanna fuck you, nigga. Not me though. I don't gotta break up nothing. I have real millionaires worth hundreds of millions on my motherfucking line. If I wanted to be in a relationship today, I would be in a relationship tomorrow. Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. And I know y'all over here clipping. Y'all trying to make me be the bad guy. I'll be the motherfucking bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the fucking bad guy. Y'all still supporting the rapist and y'all weird. Y'all fucking weird. I don't need y'all fucking validation, nigga. I don't need y'all fucking approval. I don't gotta show y'all shit. Cause the motherfucking court's gonna have that shit. Fuck all y'all. And y'all can go burn with the enemy. Period. The fuck I gotta lie for? You see a bitch like me, nigga? What the fuck do I got? Ty, make it make sense, dummies. Ty Lil? Not even Kasi not. But Ty Lil. Do you know I pull niggas? I pull real boss niggas. I pull niggas. Y'all really trying to fuck it up for my real hoes out there. Y'all trying to fuck it up for the real niggas. They got the real bag. Nobody got to lie on fucking Ty Lil. The fuck? Ty Lil? Ty Lil. Ty Lil. Ty Lil. Keep sending the corns in. Thank you for the corns. Thank you for the corns. Thank you. Thank you. Cause y'all eating this shit up anyway. Cause y'all the real corny motherfuckers. Y'all supporting rapists. Niggas come on motherfucking live crying wolf. Trying to show a Zelle receipt for a phone that he fucking broke. Thank you for the corn. I appreciate it. Thank you for the heart. I'm done being nice. What the fuck? Black Boy Max, you know what the fuck was going on. Cause you told me to come to that party and I told you what happened. Dez, you know what the fuck going on. You changing fucking timestamps. 11 a.m. Who I text? That bitch ass nigga raped me? Who I text? He's suing me. I'm suing him. We suing each other. We suing each other.
Okay, pause. So help me understand. You think that she didn't act like this prior to them getting together, Bueller? Do y'all think that she did not act like this prior to them getting together, Bueller? He bears responsibility for getting himself into this situation. Do y'all think that she came out to here after watching that and she was like, hello, my name is Jordan Pauling, and I would love to have tea with you. I think you're a cute young man, and I just might sleep with you. Yeah. Hanging out with Twitchers. Yeah. I'm looking for a man to marry me, and we have children, and we live happily ever after. Who thinks that's how she came out? Anybody, Bueller? So, Ty Lil, this who you decided to take to your home, it looks like, mind you. And then you decided to be with her. Now, I'm not saying that you know that some biatch is going to decide that it's essay, right? However, you got to use a bit of discernment to think that you're going to take this home and everything's going to be everything and she's going to walk off into the night if you decide to say, you know what? This is not going to work out. I don't want to see you or something like that, right? Or you don't want to see her no more. She's sending you, if you paying $13,000 a month, allegedly, who believes that? Now, who believe that? She allegedly paying $13,000 a month in rent. Why are you asking him for $2,000? Child, at least asking for $13,000. You asking for very little for someone that got millionaire niggas. I got millionaires. I got billionaires. I got this. I got that. And yet you went with Ty Little. Lil Ty. Child, what is his name? Ty Lil. Ty. But you went with Ty. What happened to all the millionaires and the billionaires? Why you didn't go with them? Don't make sense to me, but child, what do I know? Now, again, like he said, child, if you was essayed, y'all was pillow talking, he recorded it. So, and praise the Lord, I've only been kidnapped, right? I have not been assaulted. Essayed. I have been assaulted. Essayed. Okay. So you just hang out with your assaulter, pillow talking. Hey, can't wait till the sun comes up. What are we going to have for breakfast? Oh my God. That's how that works. Now, I don't know. If somebody knows, you let me know. You just hang out there and be like, yeah, let's just pillow talk. Oh my God. I love it here. You don't know. Allegedly. Now, before y'all get your panties in a bunch, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. I have to make this lighthearted, okay? Because this is ridiculous. At this point, you sassy straights need to figure it the F out on who the hell these people are. You think, you see this outfit here? I don't know if you can see it because the on-site sign is there. Shout out to on-site. This is their video. She got this thing on with these boobs out, of course, and a half shirt on and tight ass stuff. So it's the typical, here I am, I'm a wholesome woman look, right? Because that's what that is. And so there was something that attracted Ty to her. I'm sure it was her communication style. And then, like the woman on the Tonight's Conversation with her big boobs out, you know, it's the same difference. She's just not big. What's the difference? Okay. So she knew what she was doing. He knew what he was doing. Now, all of a sudden, for whatever reason, now it's all of a sudden the essay. Because on her part, it probably allegedly was the plan or something similar if he didn't say, oh my God, stay here with me forever. I love you so much. So since that didn't happen, now all of a sudden it's essay. Okay, cool. That's what it is. So hopefully the rest of the Twitchers will learn that, and anybody else, honestly, at the end of the day, you can't be going for people like this, especially at this point in 2026. If you can't discern crazy, confirmed crazy, mind you, then you're the one with the problem. I don't believe one word that she says. I got to be honest. I don't believe one word that she says. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go out on a limb. This is amazing. I don't know these people. Remember, I don't know these people. This is how they're presenting themselves for the first time to me. The way that he presented himself, the way she presented herself, I believe him. But I believe him. And if you see this Ty, or somebody know Ty as a person that could be your mom, your mom, you need to stop this now, because you're building something based on what we've seen with his household. And if you want to continue to build and not lose, you can't be dealing with heifers and hoes like this. Chowie a deity. Chowie a deity. Somebody got to come and say something, child, because I'm just, this is half damn crazy. Don't know. Let me speak for myself. I don't believe nothing this heifer have to say. I don't believe nothing this heifer have to say. And I'm pretty sure, of course, that there's going to be, I'm not going to say in his house. There could be cameras in his, well, he obviously got cameras in his house from where he's doing his yo, they be having, do they all do it this way? You be having this camera where you see everything. You see your whole living room, your whole kitchen, you seeing everything. That's what they all do. Shout out to Twitchers. I guess that's how it works. Me, I just live stream this shit. I don't even know what's going on over there. I got to go take a look. Because every live stream I do it on Twitch just because I belong to it. If I could figure out the rest of them, I would do the same thing. But anyway, child, stay away from these people. Child, stay away from these biatches. I don't know what else to say, child. Shout out to Ty, and good luck to him with the rest of this mess. That's it. That's all. Good morning, Trent. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All of y'all, please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Moving on, child. Remember the word of the day, ingrate. That means you are ungrateful. So we're going to look at BCP because the police commissioner, chief woman lady, resigned, quit, got fired. I'm not really sure what happened. That lady that stands up there and looked like she didn't know what the hell was going on most of the daggone time. I don't know. What is her name, child? It says, woke police chief loses her mind and insane rant after resigning amid fake crime data allegations. Oh, yeah. Allegedly, crime is down is not true. Woo, Lord help your people. So allegedly over here in D.C., allegedly, the crime data is not accurate. Somebody has been fudging the numbers. Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? Crime might not be down, child. Let's hear BCP, child.
Report from the House Oversight Committee alleges former D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith pressured officers to manipulate crime data. House Republicans releasing the report this weekend, less than a week after Smith announced she was stepping down. The National News Desk, Jeff Harris, joins us. And Jeff, this report comes months after lawmakers opened an investigation into Smith following whistleblower allegations. Break down the findings of this report.
So in the over 20-page report released by the House Oversight Committee, lawmakers wrote that Smith pressured officers to manipulate crime data, punished them for reporting accurate crime numbers, and fostered a toxic culture. Plus, they allege the crime stats in D.C. are still at risk of being manipulated. Back in August, House Oversight Chairman James Comer sending this letter to D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith, informing her that the committee, quote, is investigating disturbing allegations that D.C. crime data...
Oh, wait, this was before she left? Child, this was back in August. Okay.
The D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith informing her that the committee, quote, is investigating disturbing allegations that D.C. crime data is inaccurate and intentionally manipulated. On Sunday, the committee releasing its initial report alleging that Smith deliberately manipulated crime data to create a safer appearance in D.C.
You're lulling people into this false sense of security. They might go places they wouldn't ordinarily go.
Included in the...
Were we fooled? Yeah. I have a question. Were we fooled when Joe Biden said that crime was down, y'all, Bueller? Were we fooled when Joe Biden said that crime was down? Doogie said crime was down. Everyone was saying crime was down all over the place. Did we believe that? Did we fall for that? Who was not paying attention? Who was not seeing what was going on? I'm confused. Where is Smoke and Talk when we need him?
The report transcribed interviews with the commanders of all 7 D.C. patrol districts and the former commander currently on suspended leave. One being asked, quote, over the last few years, has there been any internal pressure to simply bring down crime statistics? Their answer, yes, I mean extreme. There's always been pressure to keep crime down, but the focus on stats has come with this current administration. In reaction to the findings, Comer writing,
oh, they throwing Miriam Bowser? Miriam? They throwing Miriam under the bus? Who thinks that in the coming weeks they're going to say that this is racism? Who in the coming weeks think that they are going to say that this is racism? Or what is it? Sexism. I'm going to put some money on that with y'all, okay? Not real, Monopoly. They're going to come around and say, oh, no, it's racist.
in part, quote, every single person who lives, works, or visits.
Oh, white man? Definitely. White man from Kentucky and a Republican talking shit. Racism. They just want to see a black person down. They want to see a black woman down. You can't get away from the white supremacy.
It's DC deserves a safe city, yet it's now clear the American people were deliberately kept in the dark about the true crime rates in our nation's capital.
They are going to have to regain the public trust. Again, this is a huge integrity issue.
Among the report's key findings, Smith's pressure campaign against staff led to inaccurate crime data. Smith punished or removed officers for reporting accurate crime numbers. She fostered a toxic culture, and President Trump's federal law enforcement surge in D.C. is working. One commander saying, quote, yeah, I would be lying if I said it didn't. It did. It really helped. Now, while Smith has not yet publicly responded to...
You mean somebody behind the scenes said that Trump did something right? What? What? I know you effing lying. Somebody is messing around here.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Undercover giving Donald Trump some credit.
To the report, she's previously denied allegations of manipulating crime data, saying the investigation did not play a factor in her decision to step down at the end of the year.
My decision was not factored into anything with respect other than the fact that it's time. I've had 28 years in law enforcement.
Meanwhile, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser also releasing a statement Monday, calling the report biased and, quote, it's my expectation that the crime stats we publish and rely on are accurate and of the highest quality possible.
My haters. F you.
Shout out to her. This is how you go out.
F you.
Classy, y'all.
Possible.
My haters. F you.
This is a person who was in charge on one of the highest spaces that you could be in the police force. Whenever we look at the whenever we see them press conferences, y'all, it's usually a bunch of black people. It's usually a bunch of black people, right? Still racism, right? So you trying to tell me that y'all get in there and you get this opportunity, you F it up, and it's still racism? Y'all are in charge. What are we talking about? The fucking mayor, the police commissioner, everybody around them. And y'all still fucking it up? You finally get control of something and you still fucking it up. Lord forgive me, child. My bad. And then, as a black woman, this is how you gonna go out? Talking to, ma'am, child, she got to be as old as me, if not older, talking about my haters. Girl, shut up. 2 more of my haters. F you. And y'all cheer that shit on. Y'all love degenerate shit, and then somebody call y'all degenerate, then you're gonna feel some kind of way. Now suddenly she leaving. Now that this report has come out, coincidence? Maybe, maybe not.
Possible. My haters. F you.
Boy. So we got to talk about this pretty insane press conference that the outgoing DC police chief, Pamela Smith, gave to address the quote-unquote haters at a walkout ceremony. Right? This woman, Pam Smith, is facing allegations.
And this was her, excuse me, and this was her send-off, because I skimmed through it. This is where everybody came together, the clergy, the family, all the people. Oh, she was great. Thank you for your service. You're the best. 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 And she decided to do this at that ceremony. Wow, what a way to go out. Child, this ain't like she was just at a party with cake. This ain't like she was at a party similar to like when you go and have a baby shower. This was like the official news people, news cameras. Everybody was there to say something and speak about her. Child, she didn't even come on till the last 5 minutes. The damn thing was an hour and a half. And this is how you want to go out. And I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if it made the blogs, but I'm pretty sure they was like, yeah, sis, go, sis. Yeah, sis, go, sis. My black fatigue is acting up. This is the best y'all can do. They're trying to take a sister down. Of course they are. Of course they are. With no proof. But they got proof. Thank you so much, Night Jade. She said, as a black woman, I am constantly embarrassed. Child, no, they love this shit. They love this shit. It keeps happening over and over and over again. Somebody just said a second ago, black women keep taking L's after L after L, and yet they still out here talking about we don't do anything wrong. Like Asper Brother said, we separating ourselves. You know what? Hope you don't ever need another job. Hope you are well invested. Who the hell with her? Who? Child, maybe somebody in some podunk. Maybe, allegedly. Hopefully she figured it all out.
Allegations of manipulating crime data. Okay, there was a congressional report that found that she was not only complicit, but essentially directed individuals, commanders, to manipulate crime statistics to make DC seem safer than what it actually was or is. And this is probably something that's happening across the country in these woke police departments, these liberal city police departments, because Democrats want to push the narrative that
I want to know what's going on in Baltimore.
Crime is not out of control. That is a right-wing conspiracy theory. And what people are actually feeling when it comes to crime and chaos in these liberal cities is made up. Okay. And this woman's response to the allegations, the fact that she's resigning, tells you everything you need to know. But what tells you more is how she reacted during this press conference, which was just downright embarrassing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
But I dare not leave without saying something.
I want to say this. I want to say before we get into this, right? If you guys haven't picked up on our
let me before he says something, and she's kind of preachering it up. It's kind of like a because there are preachers in clergy there, and she still is out here saying some mess like that.
On already, when black people get in trouble, the first thing they do is they go to this whole fake preacher, fake church thing, right? Just notice her cadence, right? And how she's talking, right? It's like she's in church. Why do black people always do this when they get in trouble? It's the first thing they do.
My haters. Listen, I know you taught me well. We were raised in the church, Bible study, Sunday school, BTU, choir rehearsal.
Shout out to Fanny. Didn't she do the same thing?
Wednesday night Bible study, Tuesday night Bible study, children's choir, you name it. There's enough Jesus in me. That's going to get me to heaven if I die tomorrow. But watch this. You've taught me well, and I just need you to just follow me with this just for a few moments, Mom. Don't, because listen.
You had to do a disclaimer to your mom? Oh, so you knew it was wrong. Because like I say all the time, they know they doing wrong, but they going to do it anyway because, that's the hood. So y'all say she a lesbian. Allegedly, because I don't know. It's not that I don't trust you, but allegedly she's a lesbian, ABCD pastor, my bad. Allegedly. She a ABC pastor. Lying, fudging stats, being ABCD in the black church, That's all I'm saying.
I listen to her even at 50 something years old. There's nothing, she pretends like we don't listen to her, but we do. So as I close, to the partners that are here, thank you. Thank you for your support and thank you for showing up every single day. Target, thank you. I appreciate you. I adored the work that we did in our community together to literally drive down crime in our establishments. Make no mistake.
Allegedly. According to the fake crime statistics, right? The fake crime reports, the books that you cooked, right? You drove down crime, right? Which again, if she was doing such a great job, why is she resigning? Yeah, just ask yourself the whole time, why are you resigning? Right?
About you can say what you want to say, but I live in this city and I felt it myself. I felt the shift. And I'm gonna say it again. I never and never will and never would have encouraged, intimidated, retaliated, or told anyone to change their numbers. Never would I have done that. That is not my.
The oppressors would never do this, y'all. Okay, before I let it go on, because she said it, because she's a black woman. Okay, she would never lie. What if the person, and I hate to do this, what if the person was a white woman? She did that. She racist. She a white supremacist talking points because that's what they do to us. Say I'm lying, Bueller. Say I'm lying, Bueller. That's exactly what would be said right now, with no questions whatsoever. She did it. They did it. This is what they do to us. This is the oppressor. The oppressor did all this. Oh, you know what the solution is for us to get in. I've been saying that for a while too. We need to get in there and take their places. We need to become, not me, y'all, and I'm talking to y'all, become oppressors ourselves, police your own communities, become, oh yeah, there she is, the police commissioner, become mayors. Oh yeah, Miriam is a mayor and all them other people behind. Oh, so wait a GD minute. So y'all do get up in there and you still got issues? Oh no.
Character, that is not who I am. That is not a part of the person in which God created me to be. I have to walk in the light.
Yeah. Invoke the Lord, praise the Lord.
See, the only thing I just want to, and I'm getting there, Mom. Because as old Baptist preachers say we're closing 3 or 4 times. And I'm really closing right now. I see you, Monica. And to my family that's here, there's some folks.
So the whole family is there.
That came in from Staten Island, New York, who have known me for well over how many years, Pastor Brown?
They traveled.
Since I first came to Staten Island when I graduated from college. That's how long these folks have known. They know my character. I preached in their churches. I preach all across the United States of America. Never mind, because some of y'all think it, but it's okay. So I'm going to the Bible when I say this to my haters. F you.
Where do they say that in the Bible? Anybody? She said she went to the Bible to find that.
Truth is,
now somebody give me book, chapter, and verse on where they said this at. Because she said she went to the Bible. I know there's some of y'all. Shout out to Pastor Wooden or Bishop Wooden. I hope he says something about this.
When I say this to my haters, think their churches. I preach all across the United States of America. Never mind, because some of y'all think it, but it's okay. So I'm going to the Bible when I say this to my haters. F you.
I'm sure your mother is proud.
No, it's not a drop.
What is this? Hey, what is this?
This is amazing.
Black people, right? Black folks, we gotta have a conversation. Why are these people embarrassing us like this? Why do they continue to embarrass us like this?
They're embarrassing themselves. I take no part in none of this, but to talk about it and say that she's half damn crazy.
Right? This woman claims, I'm going to the Bible, right? She's giving this fake preacher, I don't know what you call this, right? I don't know what you call this, a rant. Okay? And she says, F you, right? F you apparently is biblical, right?
I was going to say, don't forget that part now on BCP.
Why do they always do this? Why? I don't understand it. It makes it makes a mockery out of faith. It really does. This type of stuff. And that's why I hate to see it. I really don't like it. This is embarrassing. If you're innocent, if you did nothing wrong, if you made the city safer, why are you resigning? Why are you quitting? You're quitting because you got caught. Okay? That's why you're quitting. Otherwise, you wouldn't be quitting.
Drop the mic, mommy. Watch me in this space. I forgive you. I forgive you. Because the Bible.
Always the effing victim, child. Always the effing victim. Who are you forgiving for what? Who are you forgiving for what? Girl, you just use the Bible to basically say F you, pastor, preacher, ABCD preacher. Always going to the Lord. The Lord is tired of y'all. The Lord said keep his name out y'all's effing mouth when you messing around, you mess up. Girl, if you don't, y'all, this is half damn crazy. Shout out to I Dodged the Trap. I appreciate you, boo. He said the book of Lion Ass Keisha. You almost got me. Lion Ass ABCD Keisha. Shout out to you, boo. I saw you up in there for the 24-hour stream. Shout out to you. Shout out to Richless. Thank you so much, boo. He said, ghetto should have flashed those long oh no. Y'all are out of control. It is Sunday. All right, stop this. Stop this. But this is a whole mess. And it's always go to the Lord once you F up and don't want to acknowledge what you did. Don't want to accept accountability, responsibility. Just blame somebody else. Now you talking about you forgive? Girl, we don't give a damn about none of that. Because when this investigation finishes the F up and we see what it is, then what you going to say? Because they may just bring charges. I'm assuming they could do that against her even if she has retired. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't know if the oppressors get a break just because they don't work there no more. But y'all, whoever thought DC was safe, or Chicago, or Baltimore, or Memphis, or child, even some parts of NYC, good luck to y'all.
I forgive you. Because the Bible makes it very clearly. When Jesus was hanging on the cross, when he said to his Father, even in the pit of agony and defeat, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. God bless you and God keep you. It has been my pleasure to serve the District of Columbia for 2.5 years. It does not matter what goes on from here. As the mayor said, there's greater things in store for Pamela A. Smith. Mama, I love you. Papa D, I love you. Family, I love you. Let's move on and do what God has called us to be. My church is coming soon. Stand by.
Wow.
So look at all of them up there. Yes, sis, go, sis. Yeah, sis, go, sis. It's embarrassing for them. This go along, get along mess, it's embarrassing for them. Shout out to those that don't fall for this mess. Just because you're trying to invoke the Lord into it, don't change the fact that you ain't ish. And allegedly you effed up. Excuse me. And it's your responsibility. Just say it's your responsibility if you are in charge of these people, and it's Muriel's responsibility because she's in charge of those people. But these be the same people talking ish about freaking Donald Trump and every move that he makes. And I'm sure most of the people in this daggone room. Child, is straight up foolishness. And yeah, people do need to talk out against this mess. She looks crazy and she sounds crazier. And anybody that's following her, good luck to y'all. Stay away from me.
From one grip to the next. This was a Police chief, guys. Police chief.
So by honestly, if she can invoke, and I know she's not like a government official, if she want to sit up here and invoke the Lord, then them Somalis over there in Minnesota can invoke their Somaliism, whatever that Muslimish, whatever they are, I don't know. Don't come for me. Then they can invoke the shit too. Y'all just don't understand how you allow other people to do the same exact thing so that they can get out of their foolishness. So we just supposed to let everybody go and everybody's all resolved and okay just because they invoke their savior, whoever the hell that might be at the time. Lord, forgive me. That's what we doing? All right, child. I dropped the mic. I can't keep a hold of it. Anyway, child. So that's what's going on with that heifer and what's going on down there in DMC. And of course, we will see what else happens thereafter because these people are crazy. Moving on, child. Moving on. So we're going to get into this Caleb stuff. So Caleb Hammer is the white guy that sits up here and tells people about their finances. How about that? Telling you effing up, you wasting money, don't do this, don't do that. So it's just like, honestly, with Kevin Samuels, why go there if you don't want to hear what he has to say? Why bother if you're going to be offended by what the hell it is that he says? You know what's going to happen. You know how he is. You know how he comes across. You go, then you offended. This is amazing. That is a you problem. That is a you problem because y'all, and that's all in, because it's usually white people, don't want to hear the truth. Pores, child. I don't know that y'all are going on there. I'm going to go ahead and say it's the fake pores that's going on there. I'm going to give y'all a break today. The fake pores are effing y'all's ish up big time. Y'all better say something. Y'all better do something because y'all the ones that's going to suffer because the fake pores is going to be able to get back to where they need to be sooner than you will. You ain't got to believe me, child. Y'all ain't got to believe me, but I'm trying to tell you. You better watch out for these fake pores. They effing y'all's ish up. Don't believe me. I'll be right. Especially when it comes to money. Shout out to my fave. He said scamming Keisha hand caught in the cookie jar. That's awesome. Allegedly. Can she be like indicted and arrested for this since she retired, y'all? I don't know. I would have hoped so. You broke the law, right? Shout out to Night J. Thank you, Boo. She said Dante's Inferno. He saw clergy in hell, skin falling off while praying. I never understood that until now. This is crazy. Okay. Girl, every day, child, every day, more and more foolishness. Thank you so much, Boo. Shout out to all of y'all that are still here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. We're going to watch a video from the actual Justice Warrior. I know some people may not like him. It doesn't matter. We're talking about Caleb right now. Okay, that's all we're talking about. So his title is Leftist Rage at Caleb Hammer for Exposing Welfare Fraud. Oh, no.
Caleb Hammer is a right-wing propagandist, right? Yeah, this guy that yells at poor people for like being poor, it's not apolitical because his whole entire platform is based.
Poor, he just said it. Caleb allegedly yells at y'all. Well, where are y'all going over there? If you don't want to hear what that man got to say, why y'all going over there? I don't think it's y'all. I think it's them. They effing y'all up. You better do something about it. Allegedly.
Based on finding people that are struggling financially and blaming them for their problems, which in individual cases seems harmless, but consistently showing stories.
Well, whose fault is it if it's not theirs? Listen, white boy, okay? I'm going to need you to get up off of TikTok because y'all sounding crazy already.
So poor people that are struggling because they refuse to get out of bed does nothing but promote this fallacy that the reason there is poverty in America is because of individual choices.
So if you've been paying attention to...
There's not... Wait. Pores, they talking about you again. Now listen, the real pores, maybe not for you. For the fake pores, oh, it's definitely because of their decisions. Let me tell you who the fake pores are. Single mothers. That just keep having kids because they think the government is going to take care of them. They effing y'all shit up. I'm telling you, that's what it is. There's probably some more. I can't think of them right now, but that's who the main ones that I'll be thinking about and trying to tell y'all. Now, y'all might really be poor because we know there's really poor people over here. They effing y'all shit up. Forgive me, Lord. They effing y'all ish up. You better go on and do something about it. I'm trying to help y'all. I know you don't believe me. I'm trying to help y'all. I just have a feeling that y'all not going to see Caleb. Poors, are y'all going to see Caleb? I don't think it's y'all going to see Caleb. Okay? I could be wrong. Come on, child.
theinternet.com as of late, one of the things that you might have noticed is that Caleb Hammer and his show Financial Audit are going viral absolutely everywhere. People are going crazy over this. And the reason why is because Caleb Hammer's show speaks to a truth that we all should know is in fact reality, which is that poor people make poor decisions in the United States of America. And despite overwhelming propaganda about people struggling due to no fault of their own, in reality, when you examine the books, what you ultimately end up discovering.
But you live in a major metro area of the United States. I'm not you saying you can't get a job and you're going to allow yourself to just make $1,000 a month while having 2 kids is not acceptable.
I didn't say I can't get a job.
Then go get a fucking job.
I'm going to show up for my kids.
Did I not say single mothers? Shout out to me. I be knowing. This is a fake poors. This is a fake poor. She wants to do what she wants, and then she wants everyone else to take care of what she needs. That's a fake poor. Poors, I be trying to help. Y'all don't be wanting to hear me. That's your problem, is people like her. I can get a job. Poors. She's your problem. She's one of y'all's problems. Don't listen to me, child. I don't know nothing.
I'm going to choose to make a little bit less, but I can show up for my kids.
Sometimes showing up is they need resources.
They do.
And you are not providing.
They have everything that they need.
You are choosing not to work, so the taxpayer is giving you food stamps.
I'm not choosing not to work.
Yes, you are.
I do work.
You make $1,000 a month via your choice.
I do work.
You could go make more.
I could go make more.
Go get a job. Work 40 hours a week, 9 to 5.
I don't want to.
There it is. Government, Kansas, Missouri, take away her food stamps right now. Did you just hear that? Take them away. I'm not even kidding.
I will
You
say,
don't want to? F you. That is not a choice.
Don't want to.
Huh?
I don't want to.
Then that is not fair. That is not a choice. Subsidies should be there and even more for those who cannot. You can, and you're choosing not to because you do not want to. And I knew the more and more I push on it, we would find out that you're doing this because you want to. Straight up, not because you can. Using ADHD and autism, yes. Is he able to communicate with other people?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't want to hear it.
Is that these people are in fact the authors of their own peril. And because Caleb Hammer's show not only demonstrates this, but inadvertently demonstrates that many of these people are actively scamming our welfare systems, he has become public enemy #1 among the left wing, who are
because poors, they effing up your ish. They effing up your ish. Liberal white women, probably. Listen, she said it, and I already knew it. That's why I told y'all, I can't give nothing to these people. Too much entitlement. They're ingrates. She is an ingrate. So just because she got kids, she shouldn't work? Nate said, Gen X learned how to survive because our parents had to work. These people are wild. We had to survive because while they was working, we had to be home by ourselves. We had to have the latchkey. We latchkey kids. We had to watch our brothers and sisters. We had to take out the meat, and if we didn't, we would get in trouble. We still had to freaking go to school. We still had to get good grades. We still had to participate in sports. These people, that girl, who I probably make her a millennial, the girl that Caleb is talking to, is just a whore who had some kids. Child, you think these people cured cancer? They opened up them legs and took all that pleasure, and now they think they're wonderful. And they think that the world owes them something. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I don't owe y'all shit. You better take them taxes and shove them up your ass, because, Lord forgive me, because that's all you're getting from me. This is why I won't donate. So this is another reason why you're poors. This is another reason why y'all missing out. Because I always usually donate. I'm not doing it no more. I ain't give a book bag, a pencil, a sharpener, nothing. And I ain't gonna do it. This year for the adoptive family, I ain't give a shirt. I ain't give a dime. Giving Tuesday, I ain't give a penny. No. That sucks for all the people that really do need it, because they effing your mess up. So y'all should be making sure that people like this are held accountable. And if y'all are going to allow them and think that it's okay, then F y'all too, poors, okay? Because I'm over it. I don't go and work so that I have to give to y'all. Y'all go work to take care of your own. Nobody asking y'all for nothing. And it's amazing also that I keep saying y'all don't ever give back to nobody or nothing. Who the F do y'all ever give to? What money do y'all give when you get them income taxes back? Okay. That's the fake poors I'm talking about right now. When do y'all ever give anything to anybody? When do y'all ever do anything for somebody other than yourselves? Never. I'm putting money on that. Let me shout out to God of the Seas. Thank you so much for the Cash App. He said, shout out to the poors. Yeah, shout out to the poors. y'all like it? We love it. Come on, AJ Dub.
Now spreading all these crazy rumors about how he's a fascist, how his podcast is the beginning stage of the alt-right pipeline, and in reality, how Caleb Hammer is some kind of shill for capitalism because he dareth look at Disney adults and tell them that they shouldn't be spending all of their money on going to Disney World when they're tens of thousands of dollars in debt.
That is this
Disney World of all places. Yeah. Have you been to Disney World? I haven't been to Disney World since my kids were young, and that ish was expensive then. It was expensive then. That's just Disney World. That's not the hotel. Excuse me. That's not the flights. That was expensive. But I swear to you, Disney World was more expensive than daggone the hotel and the damn flights. Shout out to Expedia. So poors, fake poors. So y'all going to Disney World, you ain't got no money, and you still on the Angel Tree, the Toys for Tots, the Adopt a Family list, and you ain't giving back to nobody else, and you wonder why people, y'all gonna allow these fake poors to ruin it for you. I'm not doing it with me. Good luck to y'all.
An absolute sign of immaturity, just immaturity, that we are choosing to be Disney adults over an adult. Making it a single adult decision of just paying a bill. You're choosing to be a Disney adult.
I wouldn't say I'm a Disney adult.
You literally just spent $2,000 when
I go along with what she does.
What, you can't speak up? Are you not able to?
I was okay with it though.
There you go. So you're an enabler and you did want to, so you're a Disney adult.
And this is what I want to talk about today. I want to go over Caleb Hammer a little bit and the backlash against him, spill the tea, if you will, sip the tea exchange. And I have to be perfectly honest with everybody out there in the audience. Normally, when people start selling tea or coffee, I get a little bit sketched out, but the product should speak for itself. And it's actually.
Not only does he spread this right-wing line, but he also does so in a way that explicitly appeals to right-wing propagandists, LGBT debt. God, I wonder who's going to connect those two. So I know that every single episode there is plausible deniability that his goal isn't to blame poor people for their problems, or maybe this individual could do better. But collectively, and his editorial choice to consistently bring them on, is pushing the political line. If all you are shown...
White boy, everything is not political. Y'all make everything political. How about its responsibility? How about its personal accountability? How about its life? How about that? Why don't you go take care of them? Y'all remember the videos where they was over there? So, we want the illegals to stay. We want the asylum seekers to stay. Oh, can they come live with you? No. White boy, can they come live with you? Bueller. That'd be my question to him since he got all these answers and shit.
Of stories of poor people are not people that got screwed over by a system or people that are really trying their best and just can't make ends meet, but are stories of people that are struggling because of choices they have made or came from privileged backgrounds, which by and large is what Caleb Hammer is showing. And especially if you are given the emotional outlet that he gives to yell at or demean or diminish these people, there's no way that's not reflected in your politics.
So when you look at all these different videos that are criticizing Caleb Hammer from a left-wing perspective, what you ultimately end up realizing is that the thing that these left-wing ideologues hate the absolute most is the idea that you will see yourself as responsible and accountable for your own life because they know for...
Responsible? Accountable? Where are those words at, Sha? Is that on my list? I think we probably, responsible. I'm pretty sure we did accountable.
This is amazing.
How dare he use these words, AJ Dub? They don't use those words. They don't know what those words mean because these dumbasses don't care about nobody except for the bodies that's going to continue to give to them. That's y'all. That's not me. It's definitely not me. For people that are having kids and then turn around talking about, you got to give me money. You got to give me money. I give you shit. Keep waiting on the government. Shout out to Ma'am Danby. Oh my God, I forgot. I saw a video about him we got to do. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. Shout out to Prince Revolver. I see you. I appreciate you, boo. He said, follow the pattern. If you have morals, you use common sense. You're right wing. Any excuse is what they use. Shout out to these damn leftist people or whatever you want to call them. So, because it's Sunday and I'm not trying to cuss, you lucked out today, Yumi, because I'm not going to cuss because I would surely lay your punk ass out. Okay. So you keep commenting and keep giving me the views while you're over here talking mad sugar honey iced tea, and we will accept that because that makes me money. Shout out to you. Maybe you need to go someplace and get some mental health help and learn how daggone YouTube works and what words mean. Because it's very easy to go somewhere else. How about that? Come on, AJ Dope.
Fact that if they can sell you on the idea that you are a perpetual victim of circumstances outside your control, that actually makes you easier to control because essentially they are offering to replace your fictitious overlord with themselves as a more benevolent overlord. And by the way, what we've seen time and time again is that when these policies that these lefties end up advocating for are implemented, guess what? Things get significantly worse for the people that they're trying to help.
Because so many of the beliefs that Caleb expressed are taken as so commonplace and mainstream in American society, it may not seem like
this is definitely white on white crime today, child.
Like an ideology, but it very much is one. It's just one that we're like all fed from birth. It is just that the propaganda machines in these imperial coronations, which I grew up in it, I felt it, I understand how extremely powerful they are. They are so effective, overwhelmingly powerful, and leads to things where Caleb Hammer can make some of these statements where it's not actually challenged by any of thousands of people watching. People just uncritically accept it.
Now, one of the common themes about the criticism of Caleb Hammer that you will see across the internet.com from a left-wing perspective is people saying that because our society is so warped and so right-wing and so already heading towards fascism, that Caleb Hammer's beliefs might actually sound reasonable and not even all that political. You might actually think that he's not.
Of course, it has to be an ism or an obic when you need to be responsible for yourself. It's always an ism or an obic when you have to do something for yourself. It's always an ism or an obic when it's something that has to do with personal accountability because lazy ass Americans don't want to take care of themselves. Shout out to Generation Z, child. Anyway, come on, let's move this forward because what's this? More white on white crime.
His content, he a right-wing psyop. It seems like he's specifically targeting millennials and Gen Z and telling them that it's their fault that they're poor. And you know,
oh, child, I'll do it. Gen Z, y'all lazy. If it don't apply, let it fly. Y'all's lazy. You single moms out here that's always looking for the organizations to take care of your kids' schooling, to take care of your kids' Christmas, to take care of your kids' Valentine's Day at this point, to take care of y'all's kids' Easter, to take care of y'all's kids' summer, your child care, your bus rides. That's a you problem. It's a your fault. You lazy. You're a bum. Poors. They effing it up for y'all. I don't know how many ways I'm going to tell you. You don't have to listen. These fake poors, lazy MFers, they effing it up for y'all. All right, that's a you problem, child. That's a you problem.
no, sometimes it is, but also you need to acknowledge that the world that we were handed isn't the world that our parents promised us. He's a boomer in a millennial's body. I'm half expecting him to say that everybody's broke because of avocado toast. It's really gross to judge people for taking out student loans when they were 18 years old just because you didn't have to.
Now, one of the things that's hilarious about guys like this that are mad at Caleb Hammer for criticizing people for going into debt for all the stupid things they go into debt for is they don't do any research, but they speak with such authority on the issue. Anybody can look.
Absolutely. Like assholes Yumi Karas, Lord forgive me, that just wants to say shit but want to stay. But so upset, got a problem with the mic, but still here. But we already know that these people always got something to say. This is amazing. Trying to make it seem like American adults don't have to adult in life. Who's supposed to take care of y'all? Always pocket watching rich people, pocket watching CEOs, pocket watching corporations, and yet still consumerizing, but mad at consumerism. How is that? Why is that? Because y'all punk asses that don't know how to wait for shit and always want to buy. You are the problem and the reason why the damn daggone prices ain't going down. If you're buying this shit, there's no point in reducing the prices, dummies. Ciao. Shout out to Prince Revolver with another 10. Thank you, boo. He said, tell these rich paid snow actors to spend the day in the hood or a trailer park and let's see how caring they truly are. These people only fool those dumber than them. Well, if they're on TikTok, we know they all dumb. I'm just saying. Let me go over to a little bit of TikTok and then move over to I'm gonna do Sydney Watson after this. Pause. Let's see some TikToks. This is about the Toys for Tots, if I'm not mistaken.
Something that you're entitled to, or anything else. Do you understand that?
Yeah, this is early. This is all because I'm
Listen
early.
to me, please. This is a privilege. Okay? Respect it and respect the people here.
I am. I'm early.
And
you putting your finger in my face?
I understand you're early.
And I wrote you back, but I had no correspondence until
Ma'am,
this morning.
I'm only going to say it one more time. This is not something that you're entitled to.
Child, y'all over here standing in line for this shit? David Kempfield Toys for Tots Power Trip. I don't care that I only got a chapter book for my 11-year-old, but at least pretend you care to help those in need. By the way, there's no line, but he made me sit on the curb for 4 hours. No one is going to make me sit on no curb. How anybody make you do anything? No, you wanted to be there because you needed free stuff. Because ain't no way somebody made you sit there. How? You needed a book that bad that you stayed there and you sat?
We like free stuff, so we came out here to get all this free stuff, but then the car saying you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
You could just call me Caleb Hammer Jr. because ain't no way that makes sense to sit there for a book for 4 hours, especially if you're allegedly getting disrespected. Why would you stay? Child, y'all do anything for the free shit. Pores. This is what I'm talking about. The fake pores is gonna mess y'all's ish up. The fake pores is gonna mess y'all's ish up.
I'm going to say something, stepping outside of my usual content, I'm going to say something that a lot of people are not going to like. The amount of commenters saying that every single Toys for Tot recipient and Angel Tree recipient must be grateful is really getting on my nerves. You know why? Because this picture here, I've blocked her name and everything because I don't want anyone to go attack her. The people that donated to her children gave her used items, dirty clothes, used shoes. That Mancala game in the background is falling apart. A book that's spined.
Oh, do y'all know the game Mancala? Oh my God, I love that game. Me and my kids used to play that all the time. You have the marbles and you got to get them around the board or something. I forget exactly how it's played, but we love that game. Child, do parents play with y'all, Gen Zers? Did your parents play with y'all? Are y'all playing with the Generation A's? Or y'all just stick them in front of a phone and an iPad? Allegedly.
Was ripped. It is a requirement to donate new toys for Toys for Tots and for Angel Tree. This is an insult. This is clearly done to harm her. And the amount of people in the comment section saying she should be grateful is disgusting. No, she shouldn't. This was done to hurt her and her child, who she explains the reason she signed her child up is because she left a domestic violence situation with nothing.
Always the domestic violence. Always the domestic violence. Now, it could definitely be, but if it's not good, I don't know. Okay. I don't know about this Toys or Angel Tree stuff like that. Right. Only thing I really know is the, there's too many names, child. Adopt a family. Okay. So can you give used stuff or not? because my gym gave all this stuff to all these people, and people brought in their used stuff. And when we were packing the stuff up, if it didn't look right, we threw it away. If it looked like it was tattered, ratty, old, crusty, dusty, and musty, we just threw it away. So why would they give this? Maybe they thought it was good enough. Why do we have to make videos about all this? Throw it away and move on. Throw it away and move on. That's how all this gets started. That's why y'all went back to work, because you was in the house bored in the house, and you're in the house bored. And you had to tell the whole world. You had to tell the whole world you moved here. You had to tell the whole world you moved there. You had to talk about what you wasn't doing at work. You had to tell everybody all the secrets. And then your asses went back to work. Then y'all want to quit. Y'all don't know how to shut the entire F up. That's really what the problem is. Throw that mess away. Why are you making videos? Why? Pores. They ruining it for y'all. I'm telling you. They ruining it for y'all out here complaining. Then people go and follow suit like me and say, you know what? I'll keep my money. Okay. I'll just donate it to the church. Let them do with it what they must. That's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. I'm done listening to her.
Yeah, so I just saw a video of this really ungrateful.
Woo! Who is responsible for this, Bueller? SYCBM, gentlemen. You sassy straights, SYCBM.
Freaking mother talking about Toys for Tots and how somebody shopped for them. She has a 9-year-old kid or whatever, and he got like a couple stocking stuffers or whatever. The one thing I need everybody to freaking know is, coming from someone that volunteers for Toys for Tots, we don't shop for nobody. We are not the same as Angel Tree. There's no tags or nothing like that. Nobody goes out and shop and all that. No. Toys for Tots are literally old women, older volunteers. We're actually running for the Marines. People in the service, veterans, that's who runs Toys for Tots. Okay? During Christmas time, you'll see these Toys for Tots boxes around your local grocery stores, businesses and stuff like that. We run.
All right.
So I think this video might annoy a few people. My 8-year-old signed up for Operation Santa this year. She sent a letter through the USPS. At first, we didn't think she got.
Have y'all heard of Operation Santa? There are a lot of programs, isn't it? And y'all mad at all of them? Y'all are mad at all of them? Who heard of Operation Santa?
Picked because we didn't see her letter published on the site. But then yesterday I received a informed delivery that we were getting a package from Prancer Logistics. Now, I don't know if her letter got adopted or if this was the U.S. Postal Service that actually went out and shopped for her. But whoever shopped decided they knew what an 8-year-old girl wanted more than the 8-year-old girl knew. For context, her letter to Santa asked for like 3 small items. She asked for some slime, she asked for a Roblox gift card, and she asked for a bubble ball, which is one of those blow up inflatable balls that you wear and bump into things. I had no expectations that like she was going to get picked, or if she did, that everything would get purchased. But I was really disappointed to open the package today, and I'll show you why. So the first gift she received was this Sweetlings cutie cakes. It's kind of...
I'm not trying to see this mess. If you didn't get what you... Here's a thought, okay? Here's a thought. And I'm being so serious right now. If you are not getting what it is that... I'm going to say you because you're the adult. If you are not getting what it is that you wanted, make sure next year you buy it yourself. This is year number 3, actually. And I have never heard of, until I got here on this damn YouTube, about this Angel Tree stuff. So y'all are going to get some mess and then get up on this here internet and then complain about it. So you don't think that these Angel Tree people these adoptive family people, these Toys for Tot people, the people that volunteer to do this stuff, to produce it or to push it out to y'all, to get it to y'all and all this type of stuff. You think they not seeing this mess? You just saw that one lady with the smirk shirt talking about it. Y'all only think about yourselves. I don't give a damn about used shoes. I don't give a damn about a used shirt. I don't give one effing damn about none of that. You are the most ungrateful people I have ever seen on earth. That's the point. 1, you can do it yourself. 2, do it yourself. 3, do it yourself. But after that, you can sit up here and you can work with the person that you had kids with. How about that? You can work, unlike that woman on Caleb's show, and then you can get enough money to buy it yourself instead of being out there talking about you not going to work and then depend on the government to take care of your ass. You know. Is this thing on? Let me give you a clue. Christmas is on the same date every year. Just giving you a clue in case you didn't know. Christmas is on the same date, not day, date. Every year. Prepare for it. Oh, when somebody like Caleb is trying to tell you about budgeting, you don't want to listen to him. Now he child, whatever they said he was. Y'all mad because somebody's telling you the damn truth. Y'all don't like the truth. Y'all think you're supposed to be taken care of.
This is amazing.
Find a man to take care of you because it's mostly biatches. No, you don't want to do that? How about that person that gave you the kid? Oh, no, you don't want to do that? Then you do it. You do it. Because all y'all gonna do is drive people who could donate to y'all's asses away. That's all you gonna do. Poors, that's where you come in. Now y'all in trouble. Because the fake poors are effing it up for y'all. Thank you, single fathers. He said, I'm a single father and never had to beg for gifts. Shout out to the sassy straights out here paying the light bill. One light bill at a time. Y'all ain't ish. Don't be over here bragging.
Toys for Tots disappointment. So I see so many people complaining about what they got from Angel Tree or Toys for Tots or whatever. And it bothers me a lot because out here, my Angel Tree, you get 2 gifts per kid. 1 family art project, 1 family game. That's it.
Oh, that's good. They telling you what you're going to get. I like that, whatever she called it. I like that. You don't get to choose shit. You gonna take what we got to offer, or you can go to F on. Shout out to Take Heed. You could go to F on. I like it.
And people are complaining about these hauls that they got, and I'm thankful for those 2 things. I'm disabled and I'm working myself to death to try to provide for my kids.
She disabled. She the one that needs the help. She one of the poors that need to be saying something. So shout out to her for saying something to the fake poors. She the one that need help. She got kids, she disabled. I don't know what the rest of it is. I'm going to go ahead and go by what it is that she's saying. Not the women that's on Caleb talking about, I just don't want to work, even though I got 2 kids and I'm a whole ass adult.
And you guys are complaining about that? Today was my Toys for Tots pickup. Guess what? Last minute, they changed the location, didn't send information out to anybody. And now I don't get to pick up my Toys for Tots toys. That sounds funny. But I am upset. I'm frustrated. I want to cry because there's people like me out here who are really fucking trying and really fucking struggling. And for the first time I try and sign up for Toys for Tots. This is my first time. I don't even get it. My kids aren't having an extravagant Christmas because I'm failing as a mom because of my health issues and I'm trying so hard. And then to see people on here complaining about these amazing Angel Tree hauls.
You know what? They could be getting on here and giving it to her. If you don't like it, get on this TikTok because y'all clearly know how to use it and send it to people like her. I bet you they won't do it, Bueller. I bet you they won't do that. They're just going to be the entitled ingrates that they are. Always have been and just showing it more and more because it's the Christmas season to be more of a biatch than what they totally have been before. Don't listen to Caleb Child. Don't listen to Dave Ramsey. Don't listen to nobody. Just keep doing you. Let's go over here and listen to Sydney. She said, leftists absolutely hate Caleb Hammer. Hold on, because StreamYard is StreamYard. And give me a second. I ain't seen Sydney in a while. Shout out to Sydney. Come on, boo.
Classical liberals or centrists are referred to as right-wing simply because they're not foaming, lunatic, insane people. Sorry to be the bearer of bad tidings, but so many of you are getting gulagged along with us righties when the left gets back into power. I guess unless all of us say 15 prayers to the trans god and then cut off our boot. Anyway, speaking of centrists and classic liberals, fun fact, but I have been a casual viewer now for some time of the one and only Caleb Hammer because I find his delivery quite enjoyable and I get a perverse sense of satisfaction knowing I'm not quite as bad with money as I think I am. I bought $70 worth of sandwich meat this one time from a fancy deli. Don't ask me why.
That's insane!
If you're not familiar with Caleb Hammer, he is a very well-known and popular YouTuber/podcaster who runs the show Financial Audit. It basically brings on people who are objectively horrible with money, goes over their finances, and dispenses some pretty normal financial advice. Like, don't buy $70 worth of sandwich meat from a fancy deli.
What have you not f***ed up in life? Have you ever done something successfully?
Most of the people featured on the show are very entitled. They also spend insanely, and they say crazy things, and they do crazy things. And Caleb spends most of the show calling this behavior out, suggesting better ways of doing things.
With like help building some kind of a resume.
Cool. Astrology's not going to get you there. Resume? Yeah. You're just getting fired and leaving everything. What resume can I get you?
I don't know. That's just my goal. It's one of my goals. Okay, I need to make a better resume for myself to
Can
try
I see your resume?
I don't have it.
Was going to do a plant medicine retreat and paid for it and couldn't go because it wouldn't work out with her medication. This was back in March and April, paid $500 and didn't go.
Yeah.
What is your life? Is this even a financial audit?
Yeah.
I think this is like...
I really did want to go to that though, but then like I obviously didn't do my research and it does interact with one of my meds. So I was like, no. Well, I wanted to go there and see if I could do if I could get some kind of thing out of it, if I'm able to like process my trauma.
And all of this, my darling baby birds, apparently makes Caleb right-wing. And not only right-wing, but Caleb is apparently one of the most socially corrosive figures in America right now.
They're calling him one of the most socially corrosive figures in America right now. For people that came on the show. And we talking about, so now people can't talk about money. So now people can't. Listen, if y'all don't see that like all these political people just got it out for everybody, okay? They got it out for everybody. Now they don't want you to get your finances they don't want you to get your finances in shape so that you can continue to be a slave to debt and to the government. Allegedly. That's what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm getting from this. How in the hell are you socially corrosive because you want to get out from under debt? That's what you need to do. If you're in debt like this, then that means every time you get paid, you got to pay somebody else and you cannot save. How much sense does that make to say that that's wrong? What the?
And a groomer, because he shows his audience low impulse capitalism victims and teaches everyone that the aforementioned victims...
A capitalist victim? So you spending money and you're I'm about to shut this shit down. Lord forgive me. I know you effing lying. You are a victim because you spend money? Oh my God.
Deserve less. No, indeed, no. He is merely asking that they don't buy $1,000 worth of mayonnaise and scratchies. What do Americans actually call those? We call them scratchies in Australia. I feel like you guys maybe are a little bit more simple. Maybe like scratch cards, scratch off lotto ticket. What are these named?
You talking about the lottery tickets? Goodbye.
Whatever. On the day that I am editing this, Caleb himself tweeted in response to someone calling him an alt-right grifter, writing, objectively incorrect. Right now, the far left is just insane, and I call out any and all insane people. If it was 2011 right now, I'd be doing the same thing to the Tea Party people burning Obama figurines and freaking out about a tan suit.
Yo, remember when Obama wore the tan suit? Everybody had a fit? I forgot about that. Presidents don't wear tan suits. How dare he do this? Like, y'all, go to hell. It's not like he showed up in his Nike shorts to have a meeting.
That's in reference to, unfortunately. And I find this fascinating because Caleb Hammer has said repeatedly that he doesn't really lean in one direction or the other. And part of the reason he keeps going after the left right now, or it seems that way, is because they are objectively insane at present, which I don't think is such a good thing. It makes me wonder if these people are so crazy because they just fundamentally aren't getting enough sleep, which is a shame. And none of you want to be like that, which is why today's video is sponsored by Beam, the yummiest freaking sleep of the year. During one episode from around March-ish, I think, 2025, Caleb even said that he changes his mind as he comes into contact with new information. This caused his trans guest to call him a hypocrite.
I was about to say, what is this? Anyway.
Because he changes his mind. God, there is no saving these people.
I can fall all over the place because I just try to go with what is true, and I will always change my opinion if there is new information. So I am everywhere. No one knows my politics. I'm a fucking ambiguous. I mean, I see a lot
you're
of
a hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
Oh yeah. You say one thing and then you change your mind the next week.
I will always be willing
to. That is not a hypocrite, you jackass. We can change our minds whenever we want to. What is going on, y'all?
To change my mind if new information comes out. Or if I learn new things. You're not willing to change your opinion.
New information comes out all the time.
Yes. And it's okay to change your opinion.
And then the next week more information comes out. And
it's okay to change your opinion. Yes. Because you want to be correct. But you're not correct by just sitting there and being like, I'm correct. You're correct when the data, facts, whatever is in your side. What the fuck are you talking about? Either way, all I'm saying is what I was trying to say is that no one can place me. People have tried to place me, but they're never correct. However, based on this conversation, talking to you two, I probably sound like the most conservative person that has ever existed in the history of this world because you guys are so far gone.
But he has said all of this before, and he's made it very clear that he's all about financial advice and financial thoughts and opinions and not.
That's not what Americans want. Americans just want to continue to spend, and then someone else is supposed to take care of it, and everybody's supposed to feel sorry for them. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, shout out to the world class up in here. Yeah, are supposed to feel sorry for them and give, and they continue to spend, and then they come back for more. Shout out to Beg Talk. That's what Beg Talk is for. I want you to help me pay for a ride. What? I want you to help me to pay for my rent. Who? The new American way.
Going on ideological crusades. The dude is just telling people to spend less than they make, not buy stupid crap, and be thoughtful about their finances. This is advice that not too long ago would have just been considered pretty normal. But as I have learned making this video, his extreme left-wing detractors don't care about any of that. And because their ideological center of gravity has shifted, what was once considered moderate is now branded far-right because the Overton window has fallen into the sea. And I don't think it can swim.
Whenever I first saw the financial audit channel, I made a video about him and how I thought that his content was
gargoyle alert.
A proponent of the alt-right pipeline. And it was specifically because of the way that he would talk about his guests, in the thumbnail and in the title. It was so.
I can't concentrate. How do you blow your nose? Does it get all over the nose ring? And then how do you clean all that? Do you take that out every day? It looks like it's got spokes at the end of it or spikes at the end of it or something. How do you even get that in your nose? Do they have to pull your nose up like this and then put a hole in it? That shit look like it hurt. It ain't for me. Thank you, Woquill. He said, this is why Zoran won. Exactly. They want socialism. Funny enough, now they are making Animal Farm into a kid's movie. I need a tinfoil do-rag at this point. That's exactly why he won. And now he's looking for money too. Where you gonna get that money from? Don't come to me. I don't live there. Good luck, New York. We be watching though.
So strange. I remember seeing a video of his and he had a trans mask guest on the show, and in the thumbnail he edited or highlighted his chest area in the thumbnail, and then the title was something crazy transgender person or whatever, and he had color in his hair and he made the color really bright on the thumbnail. It was so strange.
I know we aren't talking about dating here, but is this nose ring theory? Why do they always have to have the stretch septum bar and then say the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life?
Look at it! Look at it! Oh, it's totally the thumbnail. Hold on, y'all. It's totally the thumbnail. Hold on. Shout out to Sydney for this up close. Shout out to Sydney. Thank you, girl.
Life. This person is basically arguing that because Caleb has meme thumbnails and titles, he's alt-right, which is mad because his thumbnails and titles are mean with relation to all of his guests. He calls all of them names. The dude does not discriminate. Look. And yes, I am currently wearing pajama pants, and it's just because my house is incredibly freaking cold right now because I don't have any heating. Anyway, whether it is right or wrong, and you're welcome to have this don't like on my own channel. I make these drama videos, and you kooky little weirdos, you like them. You like watching them. I don't know.
Dude, I've been thinking that those Caleb Hammer videos are just really nasty and gross content.
Gargoyle alert.
to be making this whole time. And it comes as no surprise to me that he would step over the line with somebody that he was working with, because frankly, all the videos are over the line. I don't like any of them. And I think the content itself is pretty vile. Like, there is nothing entertaining to me about sitting there and belittling and shaming a person for their financial position.
I think it is so ripe and funny that people are just now criticizing Caleb Hammer for being conservative and weird. Were you just willfully ignorant of his thumbnails and titles till this point? Like, are we going to act like he hasn't been pandering to the worst kind of people for years?
Who the hell is listening to Gen Z? Because that's all I'm seeing right now, Bueller. Who in the hell is listening to Gen Z? Because that's really all I'm seeing right now. I mean, it's a hard-looking Gen Z, but these are all young MFers who want to go and spend money, just like the people going on this show, who are not forced to go there, mind you. You know what it is. You go, now you're complaining. Stay away from these people, y'all. Stay away from these people. They are half damn crazy. Shout out to Ashy Foot up in here. I see you, boo. He said, I'm anti-Caleb because he makes my career of scamming harder. I understand. For you, that makes sense. For you, that makes sense. I get it. I got it. But these people, who is listening to these? You're going to take financial advice from this person on the screen right here. Who's taking advice from the last gargoyle? Who's taking advice from the last gargoyle? I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Not y'all. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. You're listening to people who ain't even got shit. They've got nothing. Talking shit. I want them to ban TikTok again. I don't care about the content. Ban TikTok. These people will be jumping off the curb. If they ban TikTok, they'll be jumping off the curb. I promise you. I promise you. Prince, appreciate you, boo. He said, same people who check into clinics over pronoun. Losers. This is the future. This is the future.
Perpetuating anti-trans and misogynistic ideas.
I guess I find all of this a little annoying because it's not as if people don't know what they're signing up for when they decide to go on a financial audit. And I think that this is something that Caleb and his team have actually addressed themselves.
What's your relationship with the pushback for taking advantage of poor people? That tends to be a common criticism I see for you.
First of all, I'm not going to have a conversation with someone who has $1 million in their retirement account and they're crying about how they went to McDonald's once last month. Like, that's not a problem. So no matter what, with the show that we're on, we're going to have people that are just bad with money. And a lot of those people tend to be poor. Now, honestly, some of the most interesting episodes to me, by the way, are people that make over 6 figures and are even more. So it's not only poor people, but it gets so difficult because we've had to balance internally what to do when it comes to the reimbursement part of our process. First, our criticism is we didn't offer anything. So boom, you're taking advantage of poor people. And then we're like, okay, we're gonna pay for their time. And it's out. Now the criticism then becomes, well, now you're taking advantage of poor people who don't have money to give them money to put their life on display. It's like, okay.
I mean, I think the bottom line with a lot of this is that you have a person who is demonstrating the various and myriad ways that people skirt responsibility, the way that people take advantage of the systems that are available to them, and the way that a lot of people are defrauding not only the government, but taxpayers.
Go get a job. Work 40 hours a week, 9 to 5.
I don't want to.
There it is. Government, take away her food stamps right now. Her income is $1,000. She has kids and she spends $300 a month on her competitive cheer. Guys, she gets how much in food stamps?
$321.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are technically, as taxpayers, paying for her to go to competitive cheer.
This point was actually expressed by friend of the channel, Sean Fitzgerald, also known as Actual Justice Warrior. I will link his channel in the description box because he's a very lovely human being. We like Sean a lot over here. A couple of days ago, he tweeted, Caleb Hammer becoming public enemy #1 of the left because his show inadvertently reveals what everyone who knows broke people actually see daily, that they very often make poor choices, have victim complexes, and low impulse control, is legitimately hilarious.
Shout out to AJW. Shout out to us because we already knew. Shout out to Caleb for becoming enemy #1, but we support you, Caleb. And shout out to Sydney for bringing this out.
But what's crazy is that some people on the left are framing asking for accountability as some sort of right-wing psycho dog whistle and misogyny and homophobia. And that's just not what this is. It's maths. Or math. If you're American, we say maths in Australia because, you know, there's multiple of them. I don't know, guys. When basic arithmetic gets politicized, you know the things have gone a little bit too far.
A little bit.
I just know it's going to be so cathartic for me once Caleb.
Gargoyle alert. Who is listening to people with rings in their noses? Bueller. Another Gen Zer. This is the problem. Fuck these not mad. All you have is a bunch of freaking dumbass, young-ass Generation Zs who are lazy AF. Of course they're mad about this. These are the people that don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. They want to be Kim Kardashian. These ugly MFers with these rings in their nose. Who is taking advice from people with rings in their noses? Who even is going to take the time to listen and take them seriously? You got a woman on here that has 2 kids talking about she don't want to work, but she's paying for cheer camp for her. Not for her kid, for her. For her, the adult, the single mother. Does that make sense? These dumbasses is trying to make that shit make sense. It doesn't make sense. It never makes sense. It will never make sense. It is not anybody else's responsibility to take care of your punk asses and your punk ass kids. And if you want to spend all your money on your bullshit, Lord forgive me, then you get whatever comes after that. If you gotta live with roaches, then that's where you gotta live. If you gotta live with no heat, then that's where you gotta live. If it's more important for you to go get Castros, Pastros, and Mastros, and then turn around and think that somebody else is supposed to feel sorry for you, it ain't gonna be me. This is so stupid. These people can do everything but go get a job and work. Everything but so.
Caleb Hammer gets taken off of this platform. I've already got him blocked, but when he gets canceled, dude, and it will happen, trust me, it's going to be so sweet. He is the Dave Ramsey of our generation, and he is ruining a generation of men who think they can talk to women about finances in the way.
This has absolutely nothing to do with anything about men. This woman is probably ABCD, first of all, or an ABCD trans, or whatever they called. She gonna sit up here talking about men. Ma'am, no man wants you. I promise you. Y'all can come here and say whatever you want. Fuck y'all. I don't care. Lord forgive me. I'm on one now. Okay. You Generation Z MFers can make an excuse for a fucking roach. You make an excuse for yourself. Why do you have rings in your nose? Why is it that you got a problem with everything, but you the one that ain't got shit? All y'all look homely as hell. Every single last person that has been shown look homely AF. You out here thinking that you gonna tell somebody something when you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing to offer nobody. You ain't even got nothing to offer yourself. You ain't got nothing to offer the daggone world. All you got is your mouth to run off at the mouth about trying to tell other people what they need to be. You have nothing. You have nothing to offer. That man ain't getting canceled. We support Caleb Hammer. I support Caleb Hammer over here, especially if he's talking to a poor. He just now sat up there and said the people with 100,000. You got a whore that makes $350,000 a month, living paycheck to paycheck at $350,000. But y'all, not y'all, gonna listen to this? A person with rings in their nose?
He talks to women about finances.
I find this specific video kind of hilarious because during one of his episodes, his female guest basically says that he's not empathetic enough. And his response was basically to say, me trying to help you is the empathy.
We do not owe y'all empathy. We do not owe y'all sympathy. We don't owe y'all shit. Nobody owes you shit. Find somebody that you can lay down with that's going to give you some empathy and some grade A. The rest of us don't give a shit about your funky ass life. Because at the end of the day, like I always say, y'all don't give a damn about none of us. Because you're greedy MFers that all you want to do is take. You're lazy MFers and all you want to do is take. All you want is free shit. Now you want free compliments? You don't get no empathy. You're making these decisions. You find it within yourself to empathize with your damn self. Who the hell do y'all think you are? My kids better never act like this. They better not ever act like this.
might watch this and see that because I'm abrasive and everything like that, I don't have empathy. Here's the reality. I want you to get out of debt and be able to afford your mortgage so you and your mom don't end up on the street. I would say that is extreme empathy because I don't come at it and crying and baby you and pat you on the back and say, oh, everything you're doing is okay when it objectively is not. Is all of a sudden not empathy? No. I want you to have a better life. I want your mother to have a better life, your grandma to have a better life, and I want you guys to get to a better position.
Okay.
And that is requiring sacrifices, and that actually leads to a reality that is better. And I believe that requires higher empathy.
Actually, this guest called Caleb out during this episode and went after him because one of his staff was working on his birthday.
I mean, I know someone's here working on their birthday.
Is it someone's birthday today?
You don't even know your own employees.
I don't know everyone's birthday. It's cold.
Am I required to know people's birthdays, child? If Facebook don't tell me, I don't even be knowing my own family, child. My granddaughter's birthday was the other day. I totally forgot. Girl. So this is some shit my kids do say, and I'll be saying to them, so you can't work on your birthday? Why? If it's a weekday, why? If it's a day you're supposed to work, why? I mean, take the day off if you want to, but y'all, a birthday ain't no holiday. I'm a little confused why adults still be talking about, oh, I don't work on my birthday. Fine, waste a freaking day off because it's your birthday. That is so stupid. Anyway, Prince, thank you, boo. He said the word of the day is apathy. The words of the day, Lord forgive me, are kiss my ass. KMA is the new word of the day.
Colton's birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Colton.
birthday.
Congratulations. Adults work on their birthday. I'm going to cry.
I mean,
for
I
him.
work on a nonprofit, and at least they give us our birthdays off.
If he wanted to request it, he could have. That's
I wouldn't have
his
to request it off.
choice. Okay, if they want to treat you like children, they can.
How's it treating like children? It's more
It's
of like
a birthday. Who gives a You have one every
it's just
single
called
year.
caring for people. I guess you don't understand that.
Do people actually expect that they don't have to work on their birthday? I'm just saying. Every day we stray further from sanity, and I'm not okay with it. And I think the bigger point here, of course, is that many hard leftists have made financial responsibility and financial literacy a right-wing thing. Caleb's core message being live within your means, avoid debt traps, and overspending should be universal, but routinely people act like he's blaming the poor or the poor are poor because of things outside of their control, which of course is absolutely true in some cases, but I don't think it applies to most of his guests. These are people who are just incredibly bad with money all on their own.
Y'all know Caleb Hammer is a right-wing propagandist, right? Yeah, this guy that yells at poor people for like being poor. It's not a...
Okay, I can't listen to this man no more. Moving up.
19 to 30.
No.
Okay, how much debt do you have?
I don't know, like 8,000. Good thing about
$47,128 of debt. So I don't know what you mean.
my wages were garnishing because I was working.
Yes, fair, good.
And then when I left that job, they had nothing to garnish, but they still wanted their money.
Uh-huh.
So
you're not paying taxes.
Then they knocked on my door with saying like, you have to pay this and we're canceling your payment plan because you're not making the payments. But I didn't answer the door so that they can't prove that I ever got the letter.
But what is most important that you need to know is this is your fault. This isn't the world. This isn't random diagnoses that you just fall into traps for. This is...
Caleb, it is definitely somebody else's fault. We already know.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Of course it's somebody else's fault that these people have no impulse control, that they want to so badly keep up with the Joneses, that they so badly want to live a Kardashian life, that they so badly want to look good for other people while putting themselves in the hole, literally in a hole. Because if you get kicked out, where you going to live? And then it's somebody else's fault because you can't live within your damn means. Who said, somebody said the Dave Ramsey, that heifer, one of them gargoyles said the Dave Ramsey of our time. Dave Ramsey doing just fine and still going. That's why you will not cancel Caleb. You will not cancel Dave Ramsey. You will not cancel Susie Ormond or nobody else. Y'all keep doing whatever it is that you want to do. Keep sitting around and buying and buying and buying. And then when your ass is out on the side of the road, we do not care.
This isn't breakups. This is all your choice. This is you, the decisions you've done, the bullshit you do, not wanting to sacrifice and actually get out of it forever and stick to a budget. I mean, again, you write down shit like this instead of actually just using a budgeting app.
I'm just going to let the rest of this specific video play so that you guys can see the absolute brainworms that we are dealing with in our detractors.
Not only does he spread this right-wing line, but he also does so in a way that explicitly appeals.
And all of the comments are attacking me for
Gargoyle alert. Do we see a theme? All Gen Z all gargoyles.
Being a liberal woman, you can talk all you want about how septum theory is true, but that will never erase the fact that I am 100% right that all of these videos are being sent to right-wing people who are just going to make comments about people's weight, looks, etc. Septum theory strikes again.
One thing that stood out to me watching people whinge about Caleb Hammer in these videos is that, of course, he's going to appeal to financially normal people or people who want advice. Women like this can't and won't watch him because their politics won't let them. They take issue with his delivery, the way he talks. They perceive accountability as a personal attack. We've actually seen this time and again, and we've talked about it a lot on this channel, but to reiterate, leftists will often take themselves out of countless situations of their own volition and then get mad at the people who are open-minded enough to watch and listen and use that as a way of justifying why everyone involved and around them is right-wing.
I just went down a rabbit hole looking at this Caleb Hammer guy's content.
Anyway, so we've already seen him, and that's why we don't care. That's why you people, pores, that's why you're going to continue to lose your shit because of the fake pores who are out here advocating for crap that can help you. And child, it applies to blacks as well. Y'all want to sit up here and be liberal and listen to all this stuff and not listen to the things that can actually help you, you know, because everybody is racist. Fine. Don't. It's okay. Don't come asking us for shit. Be a damn adult. Get your life together. Nobody owes you anything. I don't know how many languages we can say this shit in. Y'all want to continue to live the way that you want to? Spiders, makeup, and weave it up. Spiders and makeup and weave it up. And when y'all living in a hole and y'all on the side of the road, remember how you got there most of the time. Enough of the time. We're moving over to What It Look Like TV. Shout out to him, 169,000 here on YouTube, who has the Angel Tree drama starts early this year, child. This video is a month old. Listen to this mess. These people are crazy.
I don't know how she gets the on brand, off brand.
Those eyes look crazy.
Look at those.
Yep, you're getting me in my sleep.
Okay, so she doesn't want a Baby Alive doll. She wants Baby Alive shampoo, and I cannot find that anywhere. So
They got food and diapers. And
so this girl is shopping for one of them damn things, right? And again, I don't know why y'all have to record every GD thing that you do for the world to see, for TikTok to see.
This is amazing.
And so people didn't like how she did it. Okay, forget the fact that she's doing it. They didn't like how she did it because she didn't give whatever kid, everything that they wanted, the way that they wanted to. And that's why you have selfish ass Generation Z, because somebody gave them everything that they wanted when they wanted. And so they're still thinking that they deserve it. And now their kids are going to be worse than them. They over here mad that this lady spent her money, her time giving crap to one of y'all's poorest kids, and then got on the internet to complain about what it is that she did, which she wrong for putting this shit on the internet. Just do the damn thing. Nobody needs to know. Nobody has to know. What happened to that? Can y'all start using that saying? Nobody's gonna know. Use that and don't tell nobody. Ashley Foot, I appreciate you. Announcing the grand opening of Ashley's Financial. You will get a free nose ring when you open an account. 2 free nose rings if you identify as she, her, him, they, Nigerian. I support it. Because they out here wasting money any daggone way. Go ahead. Ashley Foot got y'all.
looked at the Snuggle Sophia Sparkle Brown, and he said that's exactly what she wants. So he's thinking we should just get that, call it a day. And I was thinking we should get all of that, but I don't know. What do you want to do? You signed up for it. All right, that's it. She's gonna get one present to open on Christmas.
I have been in that predicament myself tons of time. You're looking at what's on the list that's name brand, what they want, and you're looking at what you can get for that same price. And she was on the side of, I can get the baby, the stroller, the extra blanket set. And he was on the side of, let's get her exactly what she went off the list. I have been on both sides of that coin. So I can't fault either one of them for that. They ended up getting her exactly what she wanted off the list, but she wanted to try to stretch the couple dollars that they were spending to, you know, give a couple more gifts to open up. So in a way, I don't see what's wrong with either side, but they have been using that clip right there to pretty much crucify them, man. They have turned that one little segment of the clip And the reason why these are just some horrible people, but everybody is forgetting the fact that they are in the store with children shopping for some other children. Now, they may have took it a little bit too far with trying to guess the color of the baby and all that, but that was still them trying to get it right. And we got to start, easing up.
You can't do anything. This is another reason why you need to keep shit like this off the internet, because there's always people that's going to say that you're doing wrong. Remember, you're spending your money, your time, your energy, your effort. You don't need to put it out here for these people to scrutinize and act like they know better, especially because it's going to be some gargoyle Generation Zer that ain't got shit, that's probably waiting to get exactly what you're buying because they a lazy ass bunch.
Off people, at least if they attempting to try to get it right. But let's let the clip continue to play.
This is Chelsea right here. So it's probably that little girl. I don't know. These are... Oh, right.
In my opinion, you can definitely donate toys if you didn't want to buy a ton of stuff, which is what Toys for Tots is for. That is the exact charity that you, my friend, would have loved, because you can only...
Gargoyle Generation Z. We see who's out here running off at the mouth. She is a gargoyle, and I'm putting her as a Gen Zer, complaining about what this woman did with her own money, with her own husband, with her own kids, for some kid that she don't even know.
Spend $30 a kid, because then you could just buy one nice toy and then donate to them. You still feel good. You still got to give back. Kids still get their Christmas. But what is the big difference between Toys for Tots and Angel Tree? Yeah, Toys for Tots, a lot of people donate a lot of different toys, and then they disperse those toys to kids that are less fortunate. They get a few different items from a bunch of different donations. Angel Tree is a Christmas list that is written by a child and then submitted to what they believe is Santa, and they are asking for their gifts for what they want for a Christmas. That individual list is then put on a tree. You walk up to that tree. You, by the way, are the one that picked out the tag on that tree. So mind you could have picked something for a infant that probably would have been okay with just a couple of smaller toys, but you picked an older child that probably is still expecting a full Christmas because they are an older child. They are giving that list with intention of that going to Santa and Santa filling out that list. When you are only getting one or two items from that list, we're taking that list off the tree and taking away the chance for someone else to pick up that list and fulfill the actual list. Get on here and say that they would be ungrateful if they weren't happy with their one gift anyway is honestly just really disgusting behavior. So let me tell you what these kids are thinking. These kids are writing a list to Santa just like their peers. They're sending it off to Santa just like their...
These are people that probably believe in Santa Claus. I'm talking about Gargoyle Generation Z. They believe in Santa Claus. That's why they're taking this personally. Just like the Disney theory that y'all be talking about, they believe in Santa Claus, talking about, Santa, now you care about the kids. Now you care about the kids. Okay.
Their peers, and they're going home, having their Christmas break, coming back from Christmas break, and talking to their friends about how their Christmas went. And their friends are like, oh yeah, Santa got me like everything on my list. I was such a good kid. Oh, I wasn't even that great of a kid, and Santa gave me 6 out of 8 of the things on my list, so I guess he just likes me. And then this little kid that just had a Christmas and was grateful for the 1 or 2 things they got realized Santa must not like them, because Santa only got them 1 or 2 things out of their entire list, and they were so good this entire year. They don't understand why Santa doesn't want to give them more when they're giving everyone else multiple gifts. For a child, it's not about greed. It's about wanting to feel like they are seen, wanting to feel like a magical morning, and wanting to feel like Santa read their list and gave them what they wish for. The disappointment of getting something that you didn't even ask for, and then someone saying, well, you should get that and just be happy with it. That is not the attitude of Angel Tree. If you don't want to do Angel Tree, that's fine. You do not have to do it. But there are other charities that would be a more efficient use of your time and money. And
so now we got to listen to Gargoyle Generation Z about what anybody needs to do with their own money. Child, if y'all don't go straight to hell, straight to hell.
Christmas to this. Just asking for a friend.
I think what gets me the most about this is that bitch really said, I stayed within the $30 minimum, $25 plus.
Trial, the female Shrek might not have a gargoyle, but she definitely Generation Z.
Tax equals 30. Like, what a terrible, terrible person. Like, you couldn't even meet the threshold. Bitch, get out of here.
Come on, who said that?
I saw a video of this lady who was cheaping out on Angel Tree shopping. She wasn't getting what was on the list. And then she was trying to defend it because she was like, oh, well, they already don't have anything, so this should work anyways. That logic makes zero sense, because it'd be like if you were donating to a food drive and they were asking specifically for canned goods, but yet you show up with a half-eaten Twinkie and you're like, oh, well, I mean, it's more food than they already have, so it should work. No, like these kids are allowed to ask for very specific things, and it is your job to get them, because for one, it's voluntary. You signed up to be an Angel Tree shopper. Nobody forced you to do it. And these kids are allowed to have a preference as to what toys they want, what clothes they want, and they should be able to get them, all right? Like, this shouldn't just be a pity thing where it's like, oh, well, I'll get you something that's kind of similar to what you said, but like, I just don't want to spend the money on it. With angel tree shopping, either you go and you get everything and you get exactly what's on the list, or you don't do it at all, right? But there's no point in like cheaping out or doing some like in between thing, because that's not the point of it, all right? The point of it is to give these kids a nice Christmas, not to cheap out just because you want to feel good.
I really think a lot of these people must have just seen clips, or they didn't see the same original video that I just played. She has a response. I'm gonna show that a little bit in the future in the video, but it's really like these people saw a totally different video the way everybody is describing this.
However, the husband, wanting to get what the little girl actually asked for, decides to Google those items.
He's thinking we should just get that, call it a day. And I was thinking we should get all of that. What do you want to do? You signed up for it.
To which she says,
All right, that's it. She's going to get one present to open on Christmas.
the boy's list, she says, was a little bit easier because he only had 4 things on his list.
Boy only put remote control, car, escape.
If y'all took this much time to analyze how to get a job and work and do good with the job, then maybe y'all wouldn't end up being fake poors or poors and taking stuff away from actual poors and being up on this here TikTok all day and half the night with your gargoyles.
Or it's soccer ball, lettuce.
So in the end, they settled for this remote control car and this soccer ball. People in the comments are saying, thanks for being the example of what not to do for angel trees this Christmas. She replies, actually, the example would be to not donate, but you're welcome. This makes me so sad for the little one. You could just donate to Toys for Tots. She replies, don't be sad. She got toys off her list. If you're going to get one thing for each kid, respectfully, just put the tag back or donate to a toy drive. She replies, respectfully, brush up on the meaning of Christmas. I agree with the commenters. I mean, thank God that her husband was willing to Google the things that the little girl actually wanted, and $30 was the minimum spend, not the budget. And I also didn't like how throughout the video she was also pointing out the toys that she was going to be purchasing for her kids this Christmas while doing the bare minimum for those kids. It's her TikTok account. Let me know your thoughts down below.
So you pick an angel tree, they tell you to spend at least $30. So you spend only $30. You buy the girl one toy to open on Christmas.
All right, that's it. She's gonna get one present to open on Christmas.
And then you complain about the little girl's list the entire time. The baby wanted Barbie dolls and a baby alive. It was that was too much.
You can tell she gave us a hefty list. So as I'm reading this, it's a lot of stuff that you really have to like look for.
And then you take your son to the toy aisle to work on the boys' angel tree list, and you get him the smallest car possible, only to ask your son, does he want the biggest monster truck that you see in the aisle, and say, okay, we'll ask daddy if we can get it. And then the response video saying how we should all be embarrassed because she did actually double back and go buy more items. But ma'am, you're verbatim told us in the video that you were giving that girl one thing to unwrap on Christmas. Why is it our fault that we took the context clues that you gave us and ran with it? And then to say, oh, I didn't even want to donate to the kids. I wanted to do an animal shelter.
Dang, to say to somebody who's donating, and we're also donating to animal shelters, because that was my charity. It wasn't even my choice, it was Jordan's. I pursue animals when it comes to donating because, like, animals didn't have to be here.
Now, she is right. Everyone is full-heartedly entitled to donate to the charity of their choice. Okay, whatever. But to come on here and say, I didn't even want to help these kids. I wanted to donate to the animals. Are you cool? Are you okay? It's not even how she dealt with the angel tree list itself. It's the whole energy, demeanor, attitude, entitlement. It's weird. I don't like it. Stop doing angel trees if y'all not going to do it right, please.
I gotta be honest, and I gotta be.
Stop doing angel tree. That's exactly what's about to happen. Then y'all gonna be complaining about no one gave us anything. No one gave us anything. Y'all know this is my first year. I ain't giving up nothing. I mean, Nate J said this is how you end up with a society that has a closed heart. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Because y'all ain't grateful. Not y'all. These people are ingrates. They're ingrates. They want what they want while they want what they want for everyone else to do while they stay on this damn TikTok and worry about what someone else is doing, or they sit up here and say, we don't want to work and they want everybody else to take care of them. That is the way of the world, right? Or the United States right now. We done synced it before all this. We already know. This is just more proof of what we already know. All this Generation Z, lazy. Not all, but you know what I'm saying. Lazy. But y'all surely know how to get them damn rings all up in your face. Shout out to News Tix. I appreciate you. He said, I used to buy book bags, stuffed them with school supplies and gave them away. I stopped when it became about entitlement instead of need. This was in 2018. That's exactly what it is. It's the same thing that they doing with the back to school. We saw that too. Complaining. It's a book bag. Y'all can't do. What do y'all do? What do y'all do for your own damn kids? Seems like absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, you then complain that you can't get snacks. Now your kids can't have snacks. Yeah, you gonna have to buy that shit. Shout out to the changes in EBT. Shout out to the changes in EBT.
Be fair. It seemed like that was clipped up to make the lady look a little worse than it came.
Well, you know, that's how they do. Let me go over to no, I'm gonna leave that one till tomorrow. Do I have another one? Yeah, there's more. Wait. No. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. Oh, you know what? I got Orlando. Let me go back to the TikToks, and then I'll go to Orlando. Then I'm done.
Come here. Hey! Bro, get up, bro. Go outside. What is wrong with you? Ay, Dios mío, cabrón. Ay, cabrón.
Woo!
Hi. I just wanted to do an angel tree haul.
Oh, child, and that's the other thing. Why do y'all have to come on here and do all these hauls? Why do people got to see what you got, what you didn't get, and you talking about like the food hauls, the food stamp hauls, the tacos, Doritos, and all that? Child, why are y'all doing this? Get off the fucking internet! Lord, forgive me.
This is what we got. I'm turning around. So I have a 1-year-old, almost 1-year-old, should be 1 after Christmas, 6 days after Christmas. And then I have a 4-year-old boy. And we got this from the angel tree. And then this is really cool. I could put some fruit in it or something.
What the hell is that?
And then my 12-month-old who wears 12T got a pair of one singular pair of 3T pants. She'll be able to grow into them, right? They're pretty cute. If I cuff them, I can roll them up for her. And then she got this 24-month T Minnie Mouse shirt. It's actually really cute. I love that little tee. It's so adorable. And then we got a thing of baby wipes. Oh, and then she got a little grooming kit. I don't know. My son was playing with that earlier, but she got like a little grooming kit, and we got tissue paper. I want to be totally honest. I was expecting, more. I guess that's what you get for, expecting things, but I'm just kind of upset and sad that that's really all they got. That, and a grooming kit. So they could have just kept it. Honestly, I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but
you hear that, right? They could have just kept it. That's why I keep it. Problem solved. I think there's going to be a lot more keeping it. Okay.
What's going on, family? Live and direct on the air, live and direct on the air. Y'all know.
I just received angel tree gifts, guys, and it didn't get what the kids wanted. So we basically...
I just tried to pick up a Toys for Tots for my son, and it said that the pickup was at an outreach. So I was like, okay, so I Google it, and we get there, and it's like...
Sticker lesson we got from Toys for Tots. I've been seeing these videos everywhere from Angel Tree to Toys for Tots. I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 10-month-old for reference.
A 4-year-old, a 2-month-old, and a 10. Wait, how old are they?
Everywhere from Angel Tree to Toys for Tots. I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 10-month-old for reference.
A 4-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 2-month-old. So you don't think that the 2-month-old baby daddy isn't around? This is the other problem with this, as far as I'm concerned. You just taking shit because it's there. This is another reason why people don't get together and they don't get married too, so they can continue to get free stuff. I don't know if these programs are income-based. I don't really know none of that. Maybe you can just say. But y'all, ain't no shame, ain't no shame whatsoever. Let's just go on here and show how poor I am. Pores. These be the fake pores. Okay? I'm just telling y'all. But, Ebony K said that y'all can continue to be single mothers, because I'm sure we know who's disproportionately affected with all this type of stuff. Don't have shit. Donald Trump's fault. White supremacy's fault. Not the having of the kids. Not getting together and getting married. Not pulling resources together and buying assets. Just go ahead and put my name on another list so I can get some free stuff. Shout out to free stuff.
Out. Not me digging through this bag like I'm Santa. So I get really emotional because my daughter is taking interest in tea parties. So like I'm really excited.
I've had enough.
Service. Oh, I must have the wrong.
I want to say something about the Toys for Tots.
Girl, I'm not listening to 10 minutes.
Welcome to the good life.
Oh yeah, free toys, honey. Free toys. Ain't that nice? Oh.
Oh. Listen, say this is not true. Say this is not true. Your kids will open up that ish, and unless it's something probably like a new phone, an iPad, or a video game, they will be done with it before they go back to school. Say I'm lying. They will be done with the ish before they go back to school. Say I'm lying. That's how kids are. That's why you need to make it about something other than the stuff. But you can't tell these gargoyles that. They know everything.
Okay, I'm going to show you what my kids got from Toys for Tots this year.
Girl, we don't care. See, look, this is what I'm talking about.
And if you sign up for the Toys for Tots this year and them folks help you, please don't get on here complaining because they didn't have to.
Thank you.
Tell y'all how I was standing in a line for almost 3 hours.
Standing in line?
For my angel tree stuff, right? So grateful. So appreciative. Very, very grateful, very appreciative. So I have 4 kids. 4 kids on my list, right? 4 kids on my list. You got a quote?
Child, and asking somebody also to do hold on. Let me catch that. Dante said excessive consumerism on display. Abso-freaking-lutely, and complain about it when other people are doing it for you. Like you're complaining because other people are doing it for you because they didn't do it the way that you wanted to. Do it yourself. Poors, this is what's going to happen. I'm telling you. You better get these people on up out of here. Y'all better figure it out. Yeah, I would say you need to do it yourself, but child, what do I know? Oh, Lord, with this haul.
It's an anti-bullying space, so we won't do that. Well, I won't. I don't care what you guys do, but I won't. I'm not responsible for any adult.
Hear it no more. Let me just do this last Orlando video and I'm done because he's talking about New Year's resolution and why you're still. Oh no, bro. Oh no, you're trying to tell me that people are going to be broke in the new year? How?
I'm going to lock in. Shut the up. No, you're not. You're just making excuses to continue to perpetuate the bad behaviors you're living in now in December. You could easily start tomorrow. New Year's resolutions are literally the biggest crock of 80% of people break them, and you're no different. You're just not ready to start. You're scared to start. You're scared to change because it's painful. The sooner you can admit that, the sooner you can actually make sustainable change.
Whoa. Listen, my friend Tommy, listen. I know he said it a little harsh, but he was right. I know you guys don't want to hear this, but you guys are doing these New Year's resolutions. You know, Christmas is around the corner, and you just spent $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Damn! And then you tell me, guess what, Orlando? Guess what? New year, new me. I'm going to pay it all off in January. And here's my question, guys. I'm just asking for a friend. How?
Excuse me, sir. Has there ever been a robbery at this establishment?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
Did you get a raise? No, you didn't get a raise. Did money just fall from the sky? Oh, no. None of those things? Did you just pay off a bunch of debt and you don't have any debt, so you're using this? You have free money set aside. You did it? How is it going to be new year, new me? It sounds like it's same you, new year. Pow. But we're going to get to it, guys. My name is Orlando.
Absolutely. We already know. Who did we just hear and listen to? And they said the quickest way to change your financial situation is to stop spending and to cut back. It's quicker than finding a new job. I feel like we heard that yesterday. We know this was coming after all that we just saw today, yesterday, and the rest of the previous week. January, February, we on it. January, February. Oh my God, I can't pay the rent. We don't know what happened. I spent too much on Christmas. These kids are not grateful.
How much money you have available to even do that? I know it sounds crazy not to know what you're spending your money on in 2025, but everybody does it, apparently. You guys want to make these lists of 100 things that you need to change financially and write them down, have ChatGPT write it up for you, and you won't follow one. But you guys don't believe me, right? You guys don't think people are doing this, but I'm going to show you. I have the receipts.
How are you showing up financially for 2026? One of the things I've been thinking about lately as a mom of a toddler, as a working mom, is like how I want to show up financially for myself next year. I think I've literally just been flying by the radar, and I'm just thinking about how my dollar could go further and what value means to me in this different stage of my life. I think a lot of people are in that pivotal moment. I think this always happens when a new season.
Listen, guys, listen. I know she's telling you she's trying to stretch a dollar. I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. Do you want to be broke?
Why would we do that?
That is the question. Do you want to be broke?
Poors, fake poors. Y'all want to be broke? Angel Tree, Toys for Tots, the other thing. Y'all want to depend on other people? So y'all do want to be poor. Okay.
Because if you do want to be broke, don't say. If you do want to continue being broke, keep paying on all the debt keep paying 29% on McDonald's. And listen, you ate it 2 years ago, and you're still paying on it. Make it make sense to me. You ordered Chick-fil-A 5 years ago, and you're still paying 29%?
I'm
in the wrong business. You took out a loan, basically, for Chick-fil-A.
That don't make no sense.
Now, when I say it like that, people are like, Orlando, that's ridiculous. It's just a credit card.
Be careful, Orlando, child. They're going to come and say that you a right-wing political blah, 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 and you just are doing this for Republicans. Child.
Okay. It's a loan, right? I mean, that's pretty much what it is. A line of credit. So you're telling me that sounds ridiculous, but making a list of 100 things that you need to do when you only need to do one thing. Making the process more difficult than what it has to be.
Yeah.
And you need to do one thing. Spend less than you make. Bring your expenses down so that you have money left over. It's simple math. Now,
I guess it was him that said it, but we just heard it like yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Now, here is the thing. I just want to make one thing crystal clear. It's going to be hard. Yeah,
child, it's hard. I got not one cruise scheduled so far for 2020. I ain't got not one cruise schedule for 2026. Oh my God. Y'all just don't understand.
Saving is going to be hard. You know why it's going to be hard? Because it's money you didn't have to begin with.
It's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard.
Imagine this. Imagine trying to pay money that was never yours in your bank account to begin with. That's going to be hard, right? Because you don't have enough money. If you only bring in $5,000 a month and you spend $10,000, you get what I'm saying. But listen, I get it. I'm just going to show you because I know people need receipts. People need to hear from other folks. I get it. Let's go ahead and start it.
But I am on if you don't know, I'm on a debt-free journey coming in 2026. I'm really going to be focusing on paying all of my debt down. And so this month I'm taking time to just like look into what are my bills even? What am I spending my money on? Where is it going? And so I have four items for you guys today that I'm so disgusted with myself. And I'm in the month of November, I spent $213.71 on coffee. So Starbucks, Caribou, Bitty Bean, wherever, $213.71. That's like half of a car payment. For food, just not even groceries, just for food, going out to eat, DoorDash, $674.81. That alone almost equals up to $900. Again, if I was putting that towards my debt, I would be getting out of debt so much quicker.
She's right.
For groceries, $791.58. Now it's just me and my daughter, but $911.99. So in November, just on those things, coffee, going out to eat, grocery shopping, and just shopping at like TJ Maxx, Target.
Where? TJ Maxx and Target. Oh, TJ Maxx and Target, Home Goods. It's all the same thing.
$1,592.09.
Did you hear that? I mean, listen, that is a lot of bad food that is spoiling. In that refrigerator, there is a lot of bad food that is spoiling.
Yeah, how's she not going grocery shopping? You do have to eat, girl. Shout out to my fave. He said Chick-fil-A plus Klarna equals diabolical work. And they're not paying that stuff. And they do put it on your credit report. And of course, these people don't worry about credit reports either, child.
Just going out to eat, she's spending $600. $600. with a grocery bill of $700. So that means you're not eating the food in the refrigerator. I mean, that's what
Her and a kid.
I got out of that. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. That's stupid. A lot of times people will come to me and they'll say, Orlando, I'm saving. I want to get myself together, but I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything right. I'm not out here doing nothing crazy. Then when you look at their bank statement, you're like, what's this? You went to Chick-fil-A 8 times in 1 week. Oh, you know, my lunch breaks.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Yeah. What about this? It says Ticketmaster? Oh, man, listen. One of my friends came into town and he wanted to go to a concert, so we did VIP, you know.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
But I do want to just say this. At least she is trying to make it better. That's the point. Trying and putting the effort towards it, understanding where you're making the mistakes. And that's my issue, is because a lot of people will complain and say, Orlando, I want to buy a house. Orlando, I want to get into real estate. Orlando, I want to get that new car. Orlando, I want to travel. But are you saving for those activities? Or can you come up with
saving? Did we just see somebody going to oh no, maybe y'all didn't see the video. I watched the video where they was going to Disney. I know somebody mentioned Disney a second ago. Going to Disney and talking about they are in debt, but they still went to like crazy debt, but they still went to daggone Disney, which if I'm not mistaken costs like $200 to get into. Child, y'all can have all that.
Can you come up with $40,000, $50,000 cash?
No, I don't think so.
I know you can't. You tell me all the time you can't. You need to save to buy big ticket items. You need to save for emergencies that will, let me say this one more time, let me say it one more time for the people in the back, that will happen, guaranteed. But let me guess, you still don't believe in saving. You still believe that, saving is something I shouldn't do, even though I'm broke. Now make that make sense. Now let that sink in. You are saying you don't have enough money to buy things, so saving you should never do.
Makes sense.
I mean, I think this is a great time for Orlando University. I have a clip for you guys, and this is going to be...
We're about to take Big Boy to Orlando University. I'm going to the Cowboy game today. $400 a ticket, and I got 2 for me and my son. Shout out to you. Did you Klarna it up? Did you Klarna it up? Who are they playing? Because I believe the Eagles played yesterday against Washington. I hope they won.
Interactive, guys. This is going to be a slight little lecture here where we're going to go through and we're going to look at this clip and go over it. Because you need to see this.
I'm 29 years old. I've been living back at home for 3.5 years now.
Gen Z.
And I still have no savings.
She got her nose ring.
I still have no savings. I've been through 3 different jobs, a job as a server, another job as a server, and now I'm working a full-time role.
And she pushing 30, living at home, and she ain't got no money.
At a mental health facility. I still don't have a savings. I'm literally paying the bare minimum for things, buying my groceries, getting gas, and paying off my student loans slowly but surely, paying off any credit card debt. I still don't have a savings. And I wonder, will I ever get there? Will I ever achieve a huge savings account? Will I ever achieve emergency fund and have different accounts for different?
Now look at her. What y'all think? That outfit did not come from Goodwill. That outfit did not come from Shein. It's a nice outfit. Hair looking nice. Spiders makeup and weave. Maybe her hair is that long. Makeup done. Live at home. Why she ain't got no money, Bueller? Why she ain't got no money? Shout out to Generation X. I talked about it the other day. Did y'all's parents teach y'all how to take your money, put it in the bank, write it in the register, and then go take the deductions every time that you remove something and then to add more in once you got money? Now, I'm not saying that we always did it. I did it until I didn't do it. But they taught us that after we got them jobs at McDonald's at $375, $425, and these people think they're supposed to be making $240,000 and work from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then we sat up there and figured it out. I never overdrew. And that was a savings. It wasn't a checking as a kid. At least they taught us how to save. Ain't nobody teaching these people. And then you tell them you need to figure out how to do a budget. You can't just have money come into your hands and spend it all. It don't work like that. Can't tell them nothing. Fuck them. Lord forgive me.
Things. I honestly don't think so. And I fear, like, what if I'm stuck here because I'm trying so damn hard to build a savings and to just save money instead of actually just going out there and living.
You guys heard it right. Listen, class, listen. As your professor, I got to give you my experience, right? I got to let you guys know. When someone comes to me and says, Orlando, listen, I've been trying to budget and it's just not working for me. I've tried to do everything and I just can't budget. I can't save any money. I can't do anything. I'm trying my very, very, very hardest. And I go, are you really? Listen, guys, listen. Here's the thing. We can't go into her finances. We don't know her finances. But the best next thing that we can do, social media timeline.
Woo! Shout out to the social media timeline. You know what? I'm telling you, that's what the oppressor does when they're trying to solve crimes. I've said that. And we already know that not y'all, can't shut up. You out here talking about your Toys for Tot hauls. Nobody gives a shit. You're talking about your Angel Tree hauls. Nobody gives a damn. Of course, when you go over to Target, I'm in Target. Look, I'm over in Home Goods. Look what they got. It's so cute. I ended up spending $500. Y'all can't shut up at all. Telling on yourselves.
So let's just go back and see. Remember, this was done this month. The video that I'm showing you, it was done this month, class. So let's just scale back 1 month ago to see if she was really trying to save.
I came back to Rome, Italy for a week. I just know the city isn't done with me yet. And each time, it continues to surprise me in the most beautiful ways. Each time I come here, I feel myself one step closer to making it home. This time, I spent a couple days near the romantic Piazza di Spagna.
I gotta rewind that. That's too funny. Lord, looks expensive. How is she saving? I cannot. This is hilarious. Shout out to TikTok. Y'all can't shut up for shit. For nothing.
I just know the city isn't done with me yet. And each time, it continues to surprise me in the most beautiful ways. Each time I come here, I feel myself one step closer to making it home. This time, I spent a couple days near the romantic Piazza di Spagna. During this trip, I wanted to live in a dream. And this space feels like the life.
Wow, so you're telling me she went to Rome and she's complaining that she can't save? How could that be? Maybe because she can't afford it. See, guys, listen, it always comes back to this.
Kind of like them clothes that I just said, looking at her and looking at how she looks. She ain't cutting back on shit from what I can say. You don't know when she bought those clothes. It doesn't matter when she bought them clothes. She's not going to downgrade. She's Generation Z. She's not going to downgrade. Y'all don't do that. Y'all think you got to be living this Kim Kardashian lifestyle. I mean, you got to show the whole world. That's the same difference as doing the Toys for Tot haul. What do y'all keep anything to yourselves? Anything? Oh yeah, anything that's bad. Even though we did watch the girl that got the herp, so I guess they want to tell us all that too. Ciao.
People find out. They always find out. They will tell you all day long. I can't save. You know what? You cannot be poor and save. You do not want to save. It's only for rich people. That's what they're gonna tell you.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Look at that, guys. What did I tell you? We found the smoking gun. This the reason why she can't save. It says, I don't care if you think it's a terrible idea that I spend my money taking 3-day trips to Europe rather than paying off my student loans or saving for a house I don't care to buy or a retirement fund that I'm not guaranteed to ever use. I don't care that you think that I'm delusional or financially irresponsible. We're literally going to turn to dust one day.
Child, that was the I'm right yet again. Shout out to Orlando. I'm right yet again. Gen Z don't give no Fs. They just be on the internet talking. Talking. You're old. You don't know. You can't tell me. You're right. Do what you want. All them consequences is pores. This is another example of a fake poor. You hear me? Allegedly, she trying to save. She moved back at home. She trying to say that she poor. I got to save money. Been here for 3 years. 3 years, you couldn't save no money. That's a fake poor. They effing y'all's ish up. But lo and behold, look what they doing, child. They effing y'all's ish up because I'm just one person. I know I don't matter, but y'all gets nothing from me, okay? Because of biatches like her. Now, I'm not saying that she out here trying to get any benefits, but the point is that there's these fake poors that's effing y'all's mess up. I'm telling y'all, you ain't got to listen to me, but I be knowing. I tell you what I know and I tell you what I don't know. This I do know. They don't sit up here and try to act like they so put upon, and then somebody on TikTok gonna say, "Oh, that poor sister, oh my God." She'll go on Caleb's show and they'll be like, "He's so mean to her. It's some ism or old big. It's not right. It's not patriarchy. It's white supremacy, discrimination, and racism." Child, you ain't fooling nobody but each other. I don't care if you think it's a terrible idea that I spend my money taking a 3-day trip to Europe. From where? The next question is, where the hell is she coming? Is she coming from the United States to take a 3-day trip to Europe? Y'all. And she don't care. Y'all, that's what I be telling you. They don't give a damn. Y'all, not y'all. People like her and the rest of them, when I say they don't give a damn about themselves and their own damn kids, so the expectation that we should give a damn, I don't know where y'all get that from. I tell you freely, I don't give a damn. I don't. That's a you problem. That is a you problem. So if you got to live at home for the rest of your life until your parents decide they tired of you and kick your ass out, because trust me, they don't want you there. You're pushing 30, they don't want you there. Girl, why ain't you got no husband? Child, why you not married? Thank God you ain't got no kids, because child, that would disrupt her Europe time. That would disrupt her Europe time. 3-day trips to Europe. Who goes to Europe for 3 days? I'm assuming she must live over there. She ain't paying off her student loans. Oh, but this is Trump's fault. Let me bring Trump in here. Them student loans that you knew was coming due, that you don't want to pay and you don't care, so then that means your credit score probably tanking. That's Donald Trump's fault. Why she taking 3-day trips to Europe? She don't want to pay off. She don't want to save for a house. She don't want to buy. She don't care about retirement. This is Donald Trump's fault. This is somebody else's fault. This is a lazy Generation Z, like I keep saying. Child, y'all keep talking. Keep talking, child. Shout out to Orlando.
Laugh out loud, so I don't care. Well, you found out. Listen, guys, listen. I've been doing this for too long. And I see this 24/7. I see it all the time. And you can always point to the same thing over and over again. Is that you make the decision. Mm-hmm. That's right. You make the decision how you want to move forward. Because listen, these guys that you watch can tell you, hey, don't worry about it. YOLO your life. Spend all your money. Because guess what? One day, we're going to all die. Well, duh. Everybody knows that.
Probably can't tell, but I'm flexing my brain like crazy right now.
So you're planning to die young. Not me. I'm trying to have a long life. I'm trying to see my kids, grandkids. And you're telling me I should live recklessly and foolishly in this economy? Mm-hmm. You're crazy. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I don't want you to be this person. I don't want you to turn around and be like, oh, well, Orlando, I mean, I would have bought a house, but I never saved anything. And I destroyed my credit because I was in the club. I was smoking hookah. I was drinking lemon pepper matchas. Mm-hmm.
Good.
And which one do you have?
The hot lemon pepper matcha.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am. Saving money is hard, point blank.
What the hell is a hot lemon maca? Because I feel like I need to go get one. Where they do that at? Hot lemon pepper matcha. Is it really spicy? I like that.
For matcha.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am. Saving money is hard, point blank, period. And I'm sick and tired of people making it seem like saving money is so easy. We're not talking about monopoly money. We're talking about saving real money. And the minute when you do actually save money, that's when something bad happens. Your roof collapsed. Your check engine light in your car comes on. Your cat needs surgery. Somebody once told me as a grown adult, we should all have at least 1 month rent saved up. And I told them, I don't even have this month rent saved up. I don't even have my Wi-Fi bill saved up. Like, who does that? And they're basically telling me I got to sacrifice everything that I love just to save some money. So basically sacrifice my happiness.
Sacrifice everything. This is a man talking now. Sacrifice my happiness. This is how they look at it, y'all. This is how they look at it. I've said this 1,000,001 times. They want to do what they want to do, and everybody else take care of everything else.
Have my Wi-Fi bill saved up. Like, who does that? And they're basically telling me I got to sacrifice everything that I love just to save some money. So basically sacrifice my happiness just so I can save some money.
I see. So is this the route we're going? Happiness equals not saving. Does this make any sense? I'm listen, guys, I just need some clarification here. Are you mad because you had the money for the emergency that happened? Is that what you're mad about? So you're telling me that you're mad that you didn't spend your money on oxtails from DoorDash, right? From DoorDash, rather than having the money to fix that roof. Come on, man! Because that's what I hear the complaining. I hear you're saying, listen, every time I save money, something happens. You're making the video for me. Yes. You're making the video for me because let me tell you a secret. That thing was going to happen no matter if you had the money or not. You were blessed to have the money. You were blessed to have saved the money for that item. It didn't put you in the hole. It didn't turn you into being depressed because you don't know how you're going to pay for it. That's the blessing. You weird, buddy. But listen, listen. I can talk till my face turn blue, and I know people are going to come into the comic section. They're going to come in and do clips of me and say, this guy doesn't know what he's talking. He's telling people to save. He's telling people to get their credit together. Shame on this guy.
They're going to be trying to take Orlando on the route of Caleb, y'all. I hope not. We're not going for that. We definitely not going for that. God forbid if somebody try to help y'all punk asses out, but y'all do what you do. We here for it. Because it makes for content for everybody. Y'all look crazy. Y'all got all the answers. Everything that happens is all y'all's. You could easily not go to Caleb. You could easily not listen to Orlando. You definitely ain't got to listen to me because I don't give a damn. I'm going to tell you rightfully right out the gate. I don't give a damn. I'm already off the list. You ain't getting nothing from me. Them taxes that they take, they better help y'all out the best way you can because they ain't getting shit else from me, child. Because like I said, these people never give back. All they do is complain. They don't ever give to anyone else. And they expect it. That's the part that's the worst at the end of the day. This is amazing. Two things that are the worst. One is that the expectation of getting things just because they're them. And two is the ingrate that they are, that they're not grateful for anything that they get. You can everybody always talking about, oh, you could just go to Google, you could just go to ChatGPT. Child, ain't even no point. I feel like I'm just saying the same shit over and over and over again because they're never going to change. And honestly, like I said a second ago, and I didn't see the answer, so I apologize if I missed them. Generation X have more responsibility than a little bit. We have more responsibility than a little bit. These people clearly, their parents are not holding them to be responsible, showing them, training them, parenting them, whatever you want to call it, to be responsible. And by responsible, I mean you work, you save, you treat people with respect, you're thankful, you're grateful. The fact that Christmas is not about what you get or what it is that you get. It's about the time that you spend with the people that you care about and the people that you love. And you're celebrating Jesus's birthday, which is how we presented it. You don't have to get the kids a bunch of crap. And if you want to get them a bunch of crap, you don't have to wait on Angel Tree. Go to the dollar store, especially when they're young. They don't know no difference. And like we said a second ago, by the time they get back to school, unless it's some big thing, they ain't gonna be playing with the mess anyway. You know how bad the living room is always look with all this crap all over the place. Then I'm stepping on ish. They go into somebody else's house and the ish is still here. They never touch it again. I'm not blaming the kids. That's just in their nature. When somebody comes over, then they'll play or we play a game or something like that. That's just how it works. And just because they want something don't mean that they should get it. How about you go take your kids to give back? That's something else that we used to do. You go down to a soup kitchen and have them serve some damn soup to some real poor people. Shout out to the poors. Have them go down there and serve breakfast on Christmas Day to poors. Do they even go to church? Do they even know the real meaning of Christmas? Do you teach them anything other than what do you want, what do you want, what do you want, and what do you want? I'm thinking no, given all these alleged adults out here talking about all the things that they expect and they shouldn't have to save because that means they would sacrifice. He had the nerve and the audacity to use the word sacrifice. Let me write that down. Hold on. He had the nerve and the audacity to use the word. He has to sacrifice his own happiness in order to save money. That sounds so damn ret. And this is the future? The future falling of the United States of America, child. And so you think that I would rather have people that think like that, talk like that, because those are the people that voted in Ma'am Danby. And they're also the same people that was out there talking about they don't want no kings, protesting about kings, then turn around talking about they want for free. Make it make sense. Say I'm lying. Same people, because CGA, I think it was, showed us the daggone the receipts that the people that voted for Ma'am Danby was Generation Damn Z overwhelmingly. Lazy, the laziest. It's being shown day, just so that they can flex on the damn internet. That's it. And Big Boy just said, Houston, we have a problem. We already knew there was a problem. It's not hard to see. But if you got people feeding into their foolishness and people listening to people with gargoyle noses that got all different kind of color hair looking half damn crazy, if that's who the hell they want to listen to and they don't want to listen to someone like Orlando or JT or Dave Ramsey because you have to have implemented some sort of discipline for your future when your asses end up on the side of the road in a ditch, we do not care. Shout out to my fave. He said they can do what they want to do in living color. Absolutely. Kofa said the future, unfortunately, is now. I agree. These are adults that can vote and make children. I agree. They just voted in Ma'am Danby, but we're going to sit here and we're going to watch. We're going to watch that because that man ain't got no money. He ain't got no approval for no money. And I know that they won't learn a lesson, but to look into who the hell it is that you're voting for, just like these people found these damn Democrats, which we already know, voting against their own interests over and over again. Again, Donald Trump is not a fave in any way, shape, or daggone form. But what he's doing, in my opinion, is more of a reset and more like what RBN had said as well. Because you can't be dependent on the government to take care of y'all's asses. I don't know where this came from. I don't understand how I got this bad. But we'll sit here and watch it while everything changes. Dante said the Democrat created state-backed matriarchy. You see, it's mostly a bunch of biatches. You see, that's mostly a bunch of biatches, right? Romeo said, you know how to have happiness, have a bunch of money, then you can do whatever you want. They not even gonna make it today. They trying to make a bunch of money off the internet. I'm telling you. They are trying to be Kim Kardashian 2.0. I promise you that's what it is. But anyway, whatever. F them. Shout out to all of y'all, though, for making it this far. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. I will be back tomorrow. It's Monday. I think I'm going to stay home tomorrow. So I might do lunch, do an early show. Yeah, I might do an early show like around 3 o'clock. So look out for the notification, all right? I'll put out some videos later. Make sure you go ahead and watch yesterday's video, child. That's your homework, all right? I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that donated today. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Because the people want to take it. And how y'all going to take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product?